into the Long Island Ducks broadcast network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks broadcast network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page and YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2017 Long Island Ducks season ticket packages are on sale now. Enjoy the best savings and most benefits available to cheer on your hometown team. 10-game mini plans are also on sale and offer fans the same great seats for 10 games throughout 2017, as well as many other exciting opportunities. To find out more information and secure your seats for the 18th season of Ducks baseball, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. The Bethpage Ballpark box office is now open for individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fans can also purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX or by visiting liducks.com and clicking on the tickets icon. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smokin' Al's party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the dream team. Group ticket packages for the 2017 season are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, call 631-940-3825 or visit liducks.com. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle In Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking on the merchandise icon. Store hours on game days are noon to 4 p.m. and during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. Quacker Jack, the 7-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to find out more information and to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks broadcast network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks broadcast network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks broadcast network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page and YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2017 Long Island Ducks season ticket packages are on sale now. Enjoy the best savings and most benefits available to cheer on your hometown team. 10-game mini plans are also on sale and offer fans the same great seats for 10 games throughout 2017, as well as many other exciting opportunities. To find out more information and secure your seats for the 18th season of Ducks baseball, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. The Bethpage Ballpark box office is now open for individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fans can also purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX or by visiting liducks.com and clicking on the tickets icon. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the dream team. Group ticket packages for the 2017 season are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, call 631-940-3825 or visit liducks.com. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle In Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking on the merchandise icon. Store hours on game days are noon to 4 p.m. and during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. Quacker Jack, the 7-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to find out more information and to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page and YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2017 Long Island Ducks season ticket packages are on sale now. Enjoy the best savings and most benefits available to cheer on your hometown team. 10-game mini plans are also on sale and offer fans the same great seats for 10 games throughout 2017, as well as many other exciting opportunities. To find out more information and secure your seats for the 18th season of Ducks baseball, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. The Bethpage Ballpark box office is now open for individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fans can also purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX or by visiting liducks.com and clicking on the tickets icon. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the dream team. Group ticket packages for the 2017 season are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, call 631-940-3825 or visit liducks.com. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle In Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking on the merchandise icon. Store hours on game days are noon to 4 p.m. and during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. Quacker Jack, The 7-time Best Long Island mascot is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to find out more information and to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily.
This is Long Island Ducks baseball.
Justin Davies at the plate, the winning run at third. Crowd going nuts. Swung on, bouncing ball left side, off the mitt, up third baseman Brad Strauss. Here comes Willie Rodriguez. Justin Davies has done it again. The Ducks are one quack away from the championship.
Jason Johnson makes the catch. He makes the catch, and the Long Island Ducks have swept the Camden River Sharks. They are the 2004 Atlantic League champions.
Going back is Adam Bailey. He settles under it. He makes the catch. Adam Bailey makes the catch. And for a second straight year, the Atlantic League trophy will reside on Long Island. The Ducks are the Atlantic League champions.
Swinging a ground ball, hit toward short, charging in his lines. He fields, throws to first. The comeback is complete. From 2-0 down in the series, the Long Island Ducks have won 3 in a row at home. And for the 5th time in franchise history, they will head to the Atlantic League Championship Series.
And now it's time for the Long Island Ducks pregame show.
We are live here at Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York. It is time once again for Long Island Ducks baseball. Tonight, it is game number 3 of this 4-game series to begin the second half, as the Long Island Ducks will take on the Lancaster Barnstormers. Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Michael Pollack. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play for all of tonight's action. Thank you so much for tuning in here on the Ducks Broadcast Network, whether you're joining us at Facebook Live, liducks.com, or youtube.com/ducksbaseball. We appreciate you joining us, as always, for tonight's ball game. Well, the Ducks fell off to a bad start to this second half with a 5-0 defeat here on Monday night. They were shut out, managed just 4 hits, 3 of them coming off the bat of Lou Ford on Monday night. But boy, did the Ducks turn it around yesterday as they tied a season high with 16 hits and a 9-3 thrashing of the Barnstormers to even up this 4-game set at 1 win apiece. Ducks now 1-1. All 4 teams in the Liberty Division off to a 1-1 start here in the second half. Lancaster also at 1-1. They trail the first place Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, who are out to a 2-0 start in the Freedom Division, of course, very early on here in the second half of the season. Well, the Ducks got off to a terrific start yesterday, and they kept pouring it on early and often against their former teammate, left-hander Jarrett Leverett, who spent time last year with Long Island, and he did not have a good start in last night's game, allowing 9 runs and 15 hits in 4 1/3 innings of work. Meanwhile, John Brownell, an all-star for the Ducks this year, who continues to pitch well, turned in yet another quality start last night, his 9th of the season out of 14 starts this year, as he pitched 6 innings of 3-run ball. Didn't have his very best stuff, but was able to battle through 6 innings and again only allow 3 runs. The bullpen followed from there, 9 up, 9 down, and the Ducks earned a 9-3 win to even up this series at 1 game apiece. We will go in-depth more into last night's victory after the break as we recap yesterday's game with highlights included as we get set for tonight's ball game between the Ducks and the Barnstormers here at Bethpage Ballpark.
Hey fans, this is manager Kevin Baez, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't Get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Back here at Bethpage Ballpark as we get set for tonight's game between the Long Island Ducks and the Lancaster Barnstormers. What a night it was last night for Long Island. 7,248 fans packed Bethpage Ballpark to witness not only a terrific game, but a terrific fireworks show after, as the post-game fireworks spectacular highlighted the Independence Day affair. But the Ducks offense had the early fireworks as they pounded out 16 hits and 9 runs in a 9-3 victory. Things got started for Long Island in the second inning last night after a double play by Jordan Pacheco left the bases empty with 2 outs in inning number 2. The Ducks offense went to work. Ruben Gotay would double down the left field line. Up came Giovanni Alfonso, and the Ducks took advantage of a defensive miscue.
1-2 the count. Gotay takes his lead off second. The pitch, a tapper, could be trouble, taken by pitcher Leverett, turns, fires wide, and down the first base line. Coming in to score is Gotay. No throw to second base. On the error, Fonzie makes it to second. The Ducks break the ice here on the 4th of July against the Barnstormers and lead it 1-0.
So an infield single for Giovanni Alfonso and the error on Leverett, bringing home Gotay. That made it 1-0. Up next came Dan Lyons, and following was another defensive mistake.
18 runs scored. And there's a ground ball through the wickets, right through the legs of Garrett Weber, the third baseman. Coming in to score is Giovanni Alfonso. Into second base is Dan Lyons with heads-up base running. The Ducks lead it 2-0.
One ball. So it was 2-0 Ducks at that point, and they would take that 2-0 lead into the third inning. Delta Cleary Jr. singled, Lou Ford doubled to begin the inning, and Angelo Sanco followed with a sacrifice fly that upped the lead to 3-0. Barnstormers got on the scoreboard in the fourth inning against John Brownell, who had retired 10 of the first 11 batters he faced, but with 1 out in the fourth, allowed a solo home run right down the right field line to Caleb Gindle. Sean Halton followed with a double, and then with 2 out, Lastings Millage singled through the left side to bring home Halton, make it 3-2. But Millage was thrown out between first and second trying to advance on the throw, and that squashed any further potential damage from the Barnstormers. So with the Ducks leading by a run in the bottom of the fourth, Long Island immediately was able to get the 3-run advantage back. With 1 out, Giovanni Alfonso doubled down the left field line for his second hit of the night, and up came Dan Lyons. 2-strike pitch. Lyons is swinging a drive in the air to left, hit pretty well. Robinson back to the warning track. At the wall, he jumps up, and you can forget it. It's a 2-run home run over the left field wall for Dan Lyons. The fireworks go off. Second home run of the season for Lyons, and the Ducks have their 3-run lead back as they go up 5-2. So Dan Lyons with his second home run of the year. That made it a 5-2 ball game, and then the Ducks would put the game out of reach in inning number 5. Elmer Reyes, Jordan Pacheco opening up the inning with back-to-back singles into left field, setting the stage for Ruben Gotay. 1-0 pitch to Gotay on the way, swinging a drive in the air deep to left field. Back towards the foul pole. Robinson looks up, and you can forget it. It is a 3-run home run right down the left field line for Ruben Gotay. His second home run of the homestand. Fireworks again. The second home run of the night for the Ducks. And they open up an 8-2 lead over the Barnstormers here in the 5th inning. So Ruben Gotay with the 3-run home run that gave the Ducks an 8-2 lead. They would round out the scoring later in the inning following a double from Giovanni Alfonso, a fielder's choice ground out that got Alfonso out between second and third. Phelan Lentini single to right, his third hit of the night. Out came Leverett, in came Keohi Downing, and Delta Cleary Jr. hit a ground ball to the right side that was booted by the second baseman Rico Noel for an error. Scoring on the play Lyons, that made it 9-2. The Barnstormers would scratch out a run in the 6th inning on a sac fly from Garrett Weber, which followed a walk and 2 singles. But after a walk to Lastings Millage, Sean Brownell was able to get Anderson De La Rosa to fly out to center for the final out of the inning. And then the bullpen trio of Patrick Kreider, Rob Rogers, and David Artsma retiring the side in order in the 7th, 8th, and 9th to preserve the 9-3 win. John Brownell with 6 innings of a 3-run ball improves to 6-1 on the year with the victory. Jared Leverett, the loser, drops to 4-4. Again, he allowed 9 runs, 7 earned on 15 hits and 1 walk in just 4 1/3 innings. Game took 2 hours and 58 minutes. Largest crowd of the season last night, the 4th sold-out crowd of the year, 7,248 here at Bethpage Ballpark. Take one more break. When we come back, we'll look at the pitching matchup, the starting lineups, and then have the first pitch of tonight's game between the Ducks and the Barnstormers.
Hey fans, this is pitching coach Billy Horn, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it! The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Back at Bethpage Ballpark, just about ready for tonight's ball game between the Ducks and the Barnstormers. Before we look at the pitching matchup for tonight's game, let's turn things over now for our national anthem.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Tonight's national anthem here at Bethpage Ballpark prior to Game 3 of the series between the Ducks and the Barnstormers. Pitching matchup for tonight's ball game for the Long Island Ducks, Matt Larkins will take the mound. 14 games, 13 of those starts this year. They're 2-6 with a 4.50 earned run average, 60 strikeouts to just 19 walks in 72 innings, and he has turned in back-to-back quality starts, one in Sugarland and one here in the homestand opener when he took a no decision in Long Island's 5-3 win over Southern Maryland on June the 30th. For the Barnstormers, it will be Brad Bergeson taking the mound, the right-hander who enters at 4-5. He's got a 4.75 ERA this year, 12 games, all of them starts, 51 strikeouts to 18 walks in 70 innings. Took a no decision on Friday against Somerset in a 9-7 win for Lancaster, though he allowed 6 runs on 6 hits and 4 walks in just 4 2/3 innings. For the lineups tonight for the Barnstormers, Caleb Gindel is in the leadoff spot this evening. He will play center field. Rico Noel bats second and plays second base. Sean Holden in the 3 spot. He is at first base tonight, and the third baseman across the diamond is Garrett Weber. He bats cleanup. Trayvon Robinson will be the 5-hitter and designated hitter. Lastings Millage bats 6th and plays left field. Vladimir Frias in the 7th spot tonight. He is the shortstop. Tyler Clark will do the catching behind home plate and hit 8th. Drew Doty is in right field, and he will bat 9th. On the other side for the Ducks, Quentin Berry back in the lineup. He will lead things off and play left field. Delta Cleary Jr. batting second, playing center field for the Ducks tonight. The designated hitter is Lou Ford. He hits third. In the cleanup spot tonight for the Ducks is their first baseman, and that is Mark Krause. Batting fifth, doing the catching, Alex Berg. Ruben Gotay is in the 6th spot. He is the third baseman. Giovanni Alfonso, the red-hot second baseman, batting 7th. Anthony Vega back in the lineup. He will play right field and hit 8th, and Dan Lyons, the shortstop and 9-hitter for the Ducks on this Wednesday evening. So that'll look at the starting lineups for these two teams, who again are both 1-1 thus far in the second half of the season. Overall this year, 37-35 record for the Ducks. They are back at 500 here at home, 17-17. Barnstormers, meanwhile, are 39-32 overall this season, and away from home they have struggled a bit, 16-19 compared to a 23-13 record at Clipper Magazine Stadium. So we are just about ready to go. Caleb Gindel will step into the batter's box. He hits from the left side. Matt Larkins will step up onto the rubber. He pitches from the right side for the Ducks. And we are just about ready for baseball on a beautiful Wednesday evening here on Long Island. Matt Larkins from the windup. His first pitch on the night is swung on and missed for strike one. We are underway right on time.
Start time of the ball game, 6:35.
Right on time at 6:35 tonight as Caleb Gindel swings and misses for strike one. The 0-1 coming from Larkins. Kicks and fires, and this swung on and fisted foul back behind the plate.
The official Southern Transportation Services.
Nothing at 2.
Temperature all time ball game. A very delightful 78 degrees.
78 degrees, the game time temperature. It is a beautiful, breezy evening. Wall-to-wall sunshine above as the sun continues to set beyond the third base stands. 0-2 on the way from Larkins to Gindel. That is a breaking ball taken downstairs for ball one. Lights not on. The wind is blowing fairly strong tonight. Not a very overly strong breeze, but a fairly steady one that is blowing from right to left. 1-2 from Larkins. Gindel, a check swing roller to third base. Ruben Gotay is there, and he throws across to Mark Krause in time for the out. Gindel retired on the ground out, one away here in the opening inning.
Batting in the second position, no second baseman number 6, Rico Noel. Number 6.
So with one away, that is going to bring Rico Noel up to the plate. Noel going to bat from the right side, typically a leadoff hitter with his speed. But instead, Ross Peoples, the manager of the Barnstormers in his first season in that role, decides to put the lefty swinging Caleb Gindel in the top spot. So now Noel will come to the plate from the right side, and Gotay, knowing his speed, creeps in at third base. First pitch from Larkins, and the fastball misses upstairs for ball one. Noel hitting .262 on the year, 1 home run and 13 runs batted in. You can hear that wind blowing a bit as it comes in from right field. Swing and a miss. Good fastball again from Larkins. Cut on and missed by Noel. The count 1-1. Prior to the ground out, Gindel was hitting .284 with 7 homers, 42 runs batted in. The 7th homer coming last night. The only long ball given up by Brownell. 1-1. And the breaking ball here just missing outside. Off the glove of Alex Berg, and it's 2-1. Ducks wearing their home white uniforms tonight with the orange logo on the front, the green numbers on the front and the back. And of course those black pinstripes. Barnstormers are in their alternate red jerseys with the red logo and number on the front, the number on the back as well, and the gray pants. 2-1. Breaking ball, that misses a bit downstairs. Didn't miss by much. But Larkins now falls behind against Noel, 3-1. We said it in the first inning last night. Noel not a guy you want to give a free base to with his speed. 3-1 delivery, and Noel takes high and inside, ball 4. So after starting off with a 1-1 count, Larkins misses with 3 straight, and Rico Noel draws a 1-out walk. Well, walks are not something that Larkins allows much of.
The first baseman, number 19, Sean
This
Halton.
season, just 19 walks surrendered and 72 innings of work coming in. He has struck out 60. Last time out on Friday night against Southern Maryland, he did not walk a single batter in 7 innings. And has walked 2 or less in each of his last 6 starts coming in. But Rico Noel is on. He has terrific speed, so Larkins will have to pay attention to him as Sean Halton comes to the plate. First pitch to Halton, line caught by the second baseman. Alfonso throws to first, got him. Double play. A hard line drive on the first pitch off the bat of Sean Halton, but right at Alfonso, who makes the catch and quickly throws to first. 4-3 double play in the side, retired. No runs, no hits, nobody left. After a half inning, it's the Barnstormers nothing, the Ducks coming to bat.
Hey fans, this is pitcher John Brownell, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark. Fans, every walk by a Ducks batter this season is brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island offering the comprehensive quality care that you need the moment you need it. City MD Urgent Care. Need a doctor? Just walk in. So, after a half inning, Matt Larkins allows a walk, but nothing further as he gets Sean Halton to line into the 4-3 inning ending double play. Now the Ducks will now send up Quentin Berry to begin the bottom half of the first inning.
Number 47, Quentin Berry, number 47.
Well, Berry, the newest member of this Long Island Ducks team. He joined the flock over the weekend. Played on Sunday and Monday, had the night off yesterday with the lefty Jared Leverett on the mound. And so as we go to the bottom half of inning number one, here is Quentin Berry leading off. And the first pitch from Brad Bergeson is taken at for a strike, good fastball. And the count 0-1. Berry 2 for his first 9 in the Ducks uniform. He's got a double, a run scored, and a stolen base thus far. The wind and the offering on the way. Berry swings, lifts a fly ball foul to the third base side and out of play. Count quickly 0-2. Berry began the season with AAA Rochester in the Minnesota Twins organization. And while he was there, played in a total of 14 games. Was 7 for 36 at the plate, scored 5 times. He's got good speed, so the Ducks hoping that he can get on here early. 0-2 delivery, fouled straight back to the backstop. Good cut by Berry. So we'll do it again at 0-2. Ducks have good balance in the lineup in order. Lefty, switch hitter, righty, lefty, righty, switch hitter, righty, lefty, righty. So you don't have two of the same in terms of a straight righty, a straight lefty, or a switch hitter at any point in the batting order tonight. 0-2, and Berry takes a breaking ball just outside. Bergeson tried to hit the corner and missed. And so the count goes to 1-2 on the left fielder. Berry can play kind of all over the outfield, center field, left field, right field, and that's what the Ducks have, a very versatile outfield, something Kevin Baez likes. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Good breaking ball for strike 3. Looked like a changeup, actually, from the right-hander Bergeson. Berry out in front, and there's one away at the bottom of the first inning.
Batting in the second position, Long Island Ducks center fielder number 5, Delta Cleary Jr., number 5.
So with the one away and the base is empty, here is Delta Cleary Jr. to the plate. First pitch on the way, and it is taken low, ball 1. To the switch-hitting center fielder, Delta Cleary Jr., hitting .225 on the year, 1 home run, 18 runs batted in. Was out on the field earlier again today, getting some early work in. And the 1-0 misses outside for ball 2. We mentioned this yesterday. The Ducks obviously have had some struggles offensively throughout the course of the year. They're doing very well offensively on this homestand. But throughout the season, it's been a bit of a struggle. 2-0. Line drive, left field, base hit. Delta Cleary Jr., excellent piece of hitting. As he goes the opposite way over the shortstop Frias. So Cleary Jr. is on, and that'll bring up Lou Ford. And the Ducks know that they have struggled offensively this year. They're not hiding behind any sort of veil. They've admitted it in interviews. They've said that For them to be successful in the second half and get a playoff spot, the offense has to be more consistent, has to be better. And the good sign is that many of the guys, especially those who have struggled this year, have been out on the field early every day during the homestand, getting their work in to try and improve their swing. First pitch taken up high and inside for ball one by Lou Ford. He is one of the guys not struggling right now. Has picked up multiple hits in 4 straight games coming in and has the average up to 295 for Long Island. 5 homers, 21 runs batted in for Ford. 1-0 pitch from Bergeson, and Ford swings and misses. Was a little late on that one, though, and that'll even up the count at 1-1. Bergeson making his 13th start of the year for Lancaster. He is 4-5 on the season, has a 4.75 earned run average. Been a bit of an up and down year for the former big leaguer. Cleary Jr. with good speed at first base, throw over, and chasing him back there was Bergeson. Back easily before any sort of tag attempted by Halton. Bergeson gets the sign and comes set. Here's the 1-1. Ford takes a fastball that catches the outside corner for strike 2. The top half of Bergeson is still in the sunshine, whereas the bottom half is in the shadows. The mound itself and home plate are still in the shadows. Rest of the field is in sunshine. So maybe a little bit tough for the hitters. With the sunshine out and the shadows at home plate, Ford fouls it over the screen off to the first base side of home plate, out of play. Do it again at 1-2. Always a little bit tougher to pick the baseball up when it starts out in the sun and comes into the shadows. Not as easy first time through the order as the sun continues to set. Cleary Jr. 13 of 16 in the stolen base department. We'll see if he takes off at any point. 1-2 pitch from Bergeson upcoming. Right-hander kicks and fires, and Ford swings, fouls it back again. Off the facing of the club level, and then comes back down in the front row behind the screen. Looks as though everybody is all right. A lot of times fans in the front row don't think of that ball rebounding back down below from the suite level. Got to keep paying attention. 1-2. Ford drives one in the air to right center. That's hit well. Back goes the right fielder, Doty. He won't get it. It's in the gap, and it goes to the wall. Cleary Jr. around third base. He is going to score easily. Stopping at second with an RBI double is Lou Ford. He continues his red-hot hitting and gives the Ducks an early 1-0 lead. Well, the Lou chants up from the crowd as he picks up yet another hit. It is double number 7 on the year for Ford. His 22nd run batted in. The Ducks get the early lead here on this Wednesday night.
Here's the first baseman, number 34, Mark Krause, number 34.
Lou Ford certainly has looked very strong here after re-signing with the Ducks. Albeit a month into the season, it looks like the extra rest has paid off for Lou Ford as he really has been hitting the ball well, especially of late. Here's the lefty swinging Mark Krause. First pitch to him, and he swings and misses late on the fastball from Bergeson. And the count 0-1. So Ford now needs one more hit on the night to make it 5 consecutive multi-hit games. He really has been coming on strong at the plate of late. And this homestand really has been impressive for Lou Ford. 0-1 on the way. And Krause swings, drives one in the air to right field. Drew Doty moves a couple steps to his left to make the catch. Ford will stay put at second base. So Krause with a fly out to right. He came in hitting .255 on the night with 7 homers, 33 runs batted in. There is out number 2, and that'll leave it up to the catcher, Alex Berg.
Hitting fifth for Long Island, the catcher, number 23, Alex Berg, number 23.
Well, unlike Ford, here is Alex Berg to the plate, who has been scuffling a bit at the plate of late. Has not hit in each of his last 6 games. Has gone without a hit. Didn't play in last night's game as Jordan Pacheco did the catching. Pacheco likely will catch again tomorrow night with Alfredo Simon on the mound. First pitch on the way to Berg. Breaking ball is taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Berg comes in at .227 now on the year. He's got 6 home runs and 22 runs batted in. Berg trying to drive in Lou Ford from second and make it a 2-0 lead here in the first inning. 0-1. And Berg fouls it to the top of the screen right behind home plate. Comes straight down onto the warning track. The count quickly, 0-2. That was a good swing there by Berg, just missed it. And Berg, like Cleary Jr., one of those guys who was out on the field early today getting extra work in to try and get himself back into an offensive groove. Ford takes his lead at second base. Here's the 0-2. And Berg is swinging a ground ball hit to short. Vladimir Frias is there for Lancaster. His throw to first, a little bit high, but the tag applied by the first baseman halted on the oncoming Berg, who seems to be all right, and that'll retire the side here in the opening inning. But the Ducks get the early lead. They pick up a run on 2 hits, including the RBI double by Lou Ford. No errors or runner left on base. After 1, Ducks 1, and the Barnstormers nothing.
Hey fans, this is shortstop Dan Lyons, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit pseglyny.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owls party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
To the second inning we go. Long Island Ducks leading the Lancaster Barnstormers 1-0. It's time for the Ducks Health Report, which is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapist of the Long Island Ducks. Some unfortunate news to report. Ducks had to add one name to the disabled list today. That was right-handed pitcher Henry Hirsch, one of their relievers. He is battling a little bit of an elbow injury and was placed on the disabled list today, retroactive to July the 2nd. He last pitched on July the 1st. So he will not be eligible to come off the disabled list until after July the 9th. He joins Jim Fuller and Yuri De La Rosa, a pair of left-handers who are on the disabled list as they are dealing with arm soreness. No timetable yet on the return of those two, but Ducks are hoping it is not too long after the All-Star break, which again will be next week, Monday through Thursday. The All-Star game on Wednesday in Bridgewater, New Jersey, the home of the Somerset Patriots. Then the Ducks will come back home on Friday, July the 14th, to open up a 6-game homestand where they will take on the Somerset Patriots and then the New Britain Bees. Fouled off down the right field line by Garrett Weber on the first pitch of the second inning from Matt Larkins. 0-1 on Weber, who comes in hitting .312 on the year. He's got 11 home runs and 32 runs batted in. Larkins winds and fires to the plate. Weber pops it up again, foul to the first base side, well into the seats. And the count quickly, 0-2. This is the first time Matt Larkins is ever facing the Barnstormers. Has never faced them before, didn't face them in either of his 2 starts last year in the regular season, nor in the postseason. And in his first 14 appearances this year, never saw the Barnstormers, but gets them today here at Bethpage Ballpark. The 0-2, Weber takes a breaking ball that just missed. May have been a little bit high above the belt. So the count goes to 1-2. From the windup, the kick and the pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good changeup from Matt Larkins over the outside corner. First strikeout of the night for the right-hander, 1 away in inning number 2. Well, Larkins has struck out at least 5 in each of his last 4 starts. Picked up 5 here on Friday night, June the 30th against Southern Maryland in 7 innings of work. And back-to-back starts with 6 strikeouts. June 25th in Sugar Land, June 20th here against Somerset. And tied a season high with 7 strikeouts on June 15th in Bridgewater, New Jersey. That was the game in which he took a no-hitter into the 9th inning. Trayvon Robinson, the switch hitting DH, to the plate. First pitch, and he takes a fastball that hits the outside corner for strike one. Robinson coming into the day at .239 on the year, 4 homers, 18 runs batted in. A little bit of a struggle this year for Robinson. Wide open stance, batting from the left side, the 0-1. He swings and fouls it off to the third base side out of play. And Larkins quickly ahead, 0-2. Larkins has been pitching very effectively of late. He has back-to-back quality starts, 6 quality starts in his last 7 outings, and has a 2.93 ERA in those last 7 starts. So really has started to turn things around, and his numbers of late especially have been much better than his overall numbers appear. 0-2, fastball just missed the inside corner. Berg thought he might have had strike 3, but it just missed, and now 1-2 on Robinson. You got the righty hitting Lastings Millage, the former Met, waiting in the on-deck circle. Larkins out of the windup. And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Ball was down in the dirt. Tag applied by Alex Berg. Back-to-back strikeouts for Matt Larkins to start the second. And 2 quick outs for the right-hander. Defensively for the Ducks here tonight, Quentin Berry getting the start out in left field. Delta Cleary Jr. is the center fielder, and Anthony Vega makes the start in right as Phelan Lentini gets the night off for Long Island. On the infield from left to right, Ruben Gotay at third base, Dan Lyons is the shortstop. Giovanni Alfonso will be the second baseman tonight as Elmer Reyes gets a night off. Mark Krause back at first base, giving Angelo Sanko the night off. And behind home plate doing the catching, Alex Berg for right-hander Matt Larkins. First pitch here to Lastings Millage, and he will take a fastball over the outside corner for strike 1. Big key for Larkins. We've seen it here tonight, getting first pitch strikes. Every batter, with the exception of Noel, has seen a first pitch strike thus far from Larkins. Millage at .308, 22 RBIs, has still yet to hit a home run. The 0-1 here, breaking ball missed low and away. That'll even up the count at 1-1. After 7,248 packed it in here last night, going to be hard to top that. A little bit of a lighter crowd tonight, but still a good turnout on this beautiful Wednesday evening. 1-1 rocked into left field. Right, though, at the left fielder as Quentin Berry makes a little bit of a leap to make the catch. And Matt Larkins with a 1-2-3 inning here in the second inning as he retires the Barnstormers on 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That means it's another PSEG Long Island energy-efficient inning with energy efficiency programs from PSEG Long Island. Saving on your electric bill is also as easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit PSEGLINY.com/save money. Just one more way, PSEG Long Island is making things work for you. To the bottom of the second we go, 1-0 Ducks.
Hey fans, this is infielder Giovanni Alfonso, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit PSEGLINY.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
To the bottom half of the second inning with the Ducks leading 1-0. Ruben Gotay will begin things for the Ducks against right-hander Brad Bergeson. Bergeson works out of the windup, and his first pitch is a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. What a night it was for Gotay last night. 2 extra base hits. He had a home run, drove in 3 runs, scored twice, and the Ducks 9-3 win here over Lancaster. The 0-1. And that one taken at the knee is another called strike. A little bit of a late call there from David Speranza, the home plate umpire. And the count quickly, 0-2. Gotay, a switch hitter for Long Island, bats left-handed. You've got Giovanni Alfonso and Anthony Vega to follow. 0-2, line drive in the air to left field. Millage backs up a couple steps on it, and he'll make the catch. So Gotay drives it well the opposite way, but caught by Millage for out number 1.
Hitting in the seventh position, the second baseman, number 6, Giovanni Alfonso, number 6.
Well, here comes red-hot Giovanni Alfonso, the second baseman for Long Island, who is coming off of his second 4-hit night in the last 3 nights. Had 4 hits here on Sunday, 4 more here last night. And the first pitch fastball taken all the way for strike 1. Alfonso, in his first 2 years of professional baseball, had not one 4-hit game. He's now got 2 in the span of 3 games. Just incredible stuff for Alfonso. The 0-1 pitch. He swings it, smacks it hard, but foul down the third base line. Karam's out in the shallow left, and it's 0-2. Ferguson and Larkins both throwing a lot of strikes here in the early going. Trying to get ahead in counts and force the hitters to swing away. So Alfonso behind here at 0-2, comes in hitting .349 on the year with a home run and 22 runs batted in. Time called here as Alfonso stepped out. Both Alfonso and Bergeson now ready. And the 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Blew it past Alfonso, second strikeout of the night for Brad Bergeson. 2 away quickly for the Ducks here in the second inning. That'll bring up the right fielder, Anthony Vega.
Batting at the 8th position for Long Island, right fielder number 11, Anthony Vega, number 11.
So that'll bring Anthony Vega up to the plate. Vega did not play in either of the first 2 games in this series, but gets the start here tonight. Batting 8th and playing right field. First pitch, he swings and taps it foul to the Barnstormer dugout on the third base side, 0-1. Ferguson coming off of a no decision his last time out. Barnstormers won the game 9-7, but he was roughed up for 6 runs in 4 2/3 innings by Somerset. Gave up 6 hits and 4 walks. Struck out 6 batters though. 0-1, swinging a tapper foul again, this time right at home plate, slightly up the first base line. And the count quickly, 0-2. Ferguson has faced the Ducks just once. That was here in Game 2 of a doubleheader, a 10-0 win for the Barnstormers. He threw 5 shutout innings, allowed just 2 hits, and struck out 6. So the Ducks are already off to a better start against Ferguson than they had their entire last game against him. 0-2 is on the inside corner, strike 3 called. Dominant inning there for Brad Bergeson. He throws just 9 pitches, all of them for strikes. And the Ducks are set down in order in inning number 2. To the third we go, 1-0 Long Island.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Delta Cleary Jr. and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to. New York Sports Day is one of the largest independent New York sports news sources out there for coverage of the Long Island Ducks, the Mets, the Yankees, major and minor league baseball, football, basketball, hockey, and soccer, visit www.nysportsday.com. New York Sports Day, your independent Gotham sports news source. Michael Pollack here with you at Bethpage Ballpark. We go to the third inning with the Ducks leading the Barnstormers 1-0. Matt Larkin's back to the mound to begin his third inning of work, and he will face the bottom three in the order that are due up for the Barnstormers: Vladimir Frias, Tyler Clark, and Drew Doty. First pitch on the way from Larkins, and he deals a fastball over the outside corner for strike one. Frias comes in hitting .282 on the year, 5 homers, 26 runs batted in. Originally was in the 8th spot of the order, but a last-second change for the Barnstormers tonight. 0-1, a swing and a miss late on the pitch from Larkins. The count 0-2. Originally, Anderson De La Rosa was going to catch and hit 7th, and then Vladimir Frias was going to hit 8th, but Tyler Clark ends up getting inserted into the 8th spot, bumping up Frias into the 7th spot, as Frias fists one out in the air to shallow right center field. Going to be a tough play, and it drops in between everybody for a base hit. So Vladimir Frias is on with the first hit of the night for Lancaster. Well, not much the Ducks can do about that one. Frias got jammed on the pitch from Matt Larkins.
Tyler Clark, number 7.
He hit it into that Bermuda Triangle in shallow right center field. Too far for the second baseman Alfonso to go out and get it, and too shallow for the center fielder Delta Cleary Jr. and the right fielder Anthony Vega. So a leadoff single for Frias, who has good speed. He's at first, and that'll bring up the switch hitting catcher Tyler Clark. Clark bats from the left side against the righty Larkins. First pitch on the way, and this is hit on the ground to short, should be 2. Lions goes to Alfonso, 1, onto first, double play. 6-4-3, and on the first pitch, Clark hits into the twin killing. Second double play turned by the Ducks tonight, and just like that, 2 away here in the third inning.
Taking the ninth position on the right fielder, number 3, Drew Doty, number 3.
So just like that, the base is empty, 2 men out. Drew Doty, the right fielder and 9-hitter, comes to the plate. He will bat from the left side for the Lancaster Barnstormers. With the lefty at the plate, Ruben Gotay comes in a little bit tighter at third to home plate. Matt Larkins out of the windup, and his first pitch, swinging a slash foul down the third base line, that out of play. And so the count 0-1 on Doty, who is 4 for his first 25 in a Barnstormer uniform. That is a 160 batting average, 1 home run, and 3 runs batted in. Larkins gets the sign from Alex Berg, and the 0-1 pitch on the way. Swinging a ground ball foul this time to the third base side, right off the fencing of the Barnstormer dugout. 0-2 on Doty, as Larkins tries to face the minimum 3 batters for the third inning in a row tonight. Ducks out to an early 1-0 lead thanks to Lou Ford's RBI double into the right center field gap back in the first. Oh, 2 from Larkins to Doty. Fastball misses high and outside. There is ball 1. Barnstormers last night, after pounding out a total of 12 hits in the opening game of this series in a 5-0 win, limited to just 5 hits against Long Island. 3 runs came across as they lost 9-3. Here, Doty, a line drive foul down the left field line. A late swing once again from the right fielder for the Barnstormers. Quentin Berry will flip it up into a fan in the front row down the left field line. So we'll do it once again here at 1-2. Caleb Gindel waiting in the on-deck circle for the Barnstormers. Larkins kicks and comes home. Doty takes a fastball that misses upstairs, about letter high. And that evens things up at 2-2. Larkins ready to go, kicks and comes home, and the pitch is swung on and line foul again. Off into the stands onto the third base side, like it went onto the lower concourse. A couple fans chasing after it. Drew Doty's had a few late swings here against Matt Larkins in this at bat, so the fans on the third base side have to keep a heads up, as Doty has hit a few lasers towards that side of the field. The infield playing straight away, the corner infielders playing close to the line, especially Mark Krause over at first base. Larkin's ready to deal another 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Got him to chase down and in. So Matt Larkin strikes out Drew Doty, his third strikeout of the night. And Matt Larkin faces the minimum 3 batters for the third straight inning. No runs, 1 hit. And because of the double play earlier in the inning, the bases are left empty. After 2.5 innings of play, it's the Ducks 1 and the Barnstormers nothing.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Phelant Lantini, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolat patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolak walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolak pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolak's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolak. Visit Nicolak.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Well, Ducks fans, when Matt Larkin struck out Drew Doty in the top half of the third inning, that was the 15th out of tonight's ball game. Did you know that a 15-minute phone call to Geico could save you 15% or more on your car insurance? Get a free quote today. Call 1-800-947-AUTO. That is 1-800-947-AUTO, or visit geico.com. Dan Lyons will lead things off for the Ducks as we head to the bottom half of this third inning. Matt Larkin has faced the minimum 9 batters through the first 3 innings. Brad Bergeson has allowed 2 hits, and that has been it over the first 2 innings, though one of those hits drove in a run. Lou Ford's RBI double in the first. First pitch taken low, and the count 1-0 on Lyons, who comes in hitting .235 on the year with 2 home runs and 14 runs batted in. Bergeson's 1-0. That's lifted in the air to right center field. Back in center goes Caleb Gindel, still going back at straightaway center. He makes the catch. Ball had some backspin on it, and Gindel had to go a long way in center as that ball really carried off the bat of Lyons. But Gindel makes the play, first out here in the third inning.
It's back to the top of the order for Long Island with left fielder number 47, Quentin Berry. Number 47.
That is going to bring Quentin Berry up to the plate. As Berry will bat from the left side. Back to the top of the order we go. First pitch on the way is taken for a strike. And the count goes to 0-1. Berry a strikeout, swinging his first time up back in the opening inning. So now 2 for 10. The 0-1. That's a chopper over the mound towards the middle of the infield. There is the second baseman, Noel. The off-balance throw to first, and they just got him by a step. Good play by Rico Noel to get there and throw across his body. Berry retired to the ground out, 2 away.
Delta Cleary Jr., number 5.
And that is going to leave it up to Delta Cleary Jr. So, with 2 away and the base is empty, here is Delta Cleary Jr. to the plate. Picked up a single his first time up, and he grounds one to the left side again, and pass free is base hit. How about that for Delta Cleary Jr.? Back-to-back singles in 2 at-bats tonight, both of them the opposite way to left field. Certainly a good sign and what you like to see from Cleary Jr. as he hopes to get out of his struggles offensively this season. Last time Cleary Jr. singled, moved forward, followed with an RBI double. Let's see if he can do it again. Delta Cleary Jr. now with multiple hits. In 2 of his past 3 games, he had 2 hits here on July the 1st, 2 for 3 on the night. And he has now collected a hit in 4 straight games. First pitch on the way. Ford fouls it back to the screen behind home plate. Another good cut. And the count 0-1. Cleary Jr. had bluffed at first on the play. Again, he is 13 for 16 in the stolen base department this year. From the stretch, here comes the 0-1. And this grounded to the left side. To his left is the third baseman Weber. Juggles it, recovers, throws to first in time for the out. Nice play by Weber to stay with it and make the accurate throw. And he retires for the final out of the third inning. So for the Ducks here in the third, no runs, a hit, and they leave one on base. 3 innings in the books tonight here at Bethpage Ballpark. Ducks leading it 1-0 over the Barnstormers.
Hey fans, this is infielder Elmer Reyes, and you're listening to Duck Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up, it's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Fourth inning coming up here at Bethpage Ballpark with the Long Island Ducks leading it 1-0 over the Lancaster Barnstormers. It is time for tonight's fourth inning trivia question where we test your knowledge of the Long Island Ducks, the Atlantic League, and baseball as a whole. Well, tonight's question revolves around the newest Long Island Duck, Quentin Berry, who has a couple pieces of hardware from his big league days. He has an American League championship ring from the Detroit Tigers in 2012. And a World Series ring from the Boston Red Sox in 2013. Appeared in just one game in that World Series. That was the pivotal Game 4, which the Red Sox won 4-2 at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. That evened up the World Series at 2 games apiece. Boston went on to win in 6 games. And our question coming up momentarily is the first pitch from Matt Larkins is in for a strike, 0-1. Berry came into the game in the 8th inning as a pinch runner and went on to steal second base. Ultimately was stranded on base, but did pick up a World Series stolen base as a member of the Red Sox as Gindel takes low, and that'll even up the count at 1-1. The question, who did Quentin Berry pinch run for in that ball game? We'll let you think about it, and we'll give you the answer in the bottom half of the inning. 1-1 breaking ball, that is in for a strike, 1-2. Bonus points too, although it's a little bit easier to figure this out. Who was the catcher that he stole the base off of? A little bit harder to figure out who the pitcher was, but we'll let you think about it. If you think you have the right answer, let us know. 1-2 is downstairs for a ball, 2-2 the count. You can comment on our Facebook live stream or on our YouTube channel. I'll give you a special shout out if you got it right. Who did Quentin Berry pinch run for in Game 4 of the 2013 World Series, 8th inning? 2-2 on the way to Gindel, who grounded a third his first time up. Larkins deals, Gindel swings, pops it up foul, third base side. Gotye gives it a look. This will be back into the seats out of play. So we'll do it again at 2-2. Larkins over the first 3 innings tonight has allowed a single and a walk, has struck out 3. And again has faced a minimum 9 batters through the first 3 innings. 2-2 pitch. Larkins delivers, and Gindel swings and grounds it foul, first base side. Barnstormers infielder and hitting coach, Josh Bell. Yes, he is a player coach for this Lancaster team, was recently activated and is on the active roster for Lancaster. coaching over at first. Here's the 2-2 delivery, and Gindel swings a smash to second, right through the legs of Giovanni Alfonso, and it goes into right field, and that will be an error on the Ducks' second baseman. Sharply hit ground ball, but right at Alfonso, and it goes right through his legs into right field. So for Alfonso, his 9th error of the year, and the leadoff man is on here in the 4th inning. Alfonso barely had a move on that play. It was hit almost directly at him, but again, sharply hit. And Alfonso might have just picked the glove up a little bit too soon. So Caleb Gindel on to begin the 4th inning, and that is going to bring up the second baseman, Rico Noel. See if he tries to bunt the runner over. First pitch does not square and swings away, pops it foul back behind the plate. Count 0-1. And Butch Hobson was the manager of the Barnstormers. They love to play small ball, especially in a one-run game. Noel, with his speed, can often beat it out for a hit, too. But it looks like they will let him swing away. Noel drew a walk his first time up back in the 1st inning, but was promptly retired on the 4-3 double play, hit into by Sean Halton. 0-1. Noel swings, fouls it back again. Another off-speed from Larkins down and away. And so the count quickly, 0-2. Larkins said a big key for him his last time out was the changeup, as he was able to work it well throughout the course of the game here against the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Again, the Ducks were trailing that game when Larkins left 3-2, but the Ducks stormed back with 3 runs in the 8th to win it 5-3. 0-2 pitch, and this taken on the outside corner, strike 3 called. Nice job by Larkins on the two-seam fastball to paint the outside corner. 4th strikeout of the night for Matt Larkins, and 1 away here in the 4th inning. So that'll bring Halton to the plate, who again scalded a baseball his first time up.
First baseman, number 19, Sean Halton. Number 19.
First pitch he saw against Larkins in the first, hit it hard, but right at the second baseman, Giovanni Alfonso, who caught it and threw back to first base behind Noel, to retire him for the double play. First pitch, and Halton takes a fastball downstairs this time, 1-0. Alfonso, the second baseman, playing a little bit further back. The shortstop, Lyons, is about halfway, as is the third baseman, Ruben Gotay. Mark Krause holds on the runner at first. That's Caleb Gindel. 1-0 pitch. Larkins fires. Halton takes low. And the count now 2-0. Last night, Sean Halton was 2 for 4 at the plate for Lancaster. Picked up his 17th double of the year. And drove in a run, scored one as well. Just scored one. He did not drive in one. Caleb Gindel and Lasix Millage had the RBIs yesterday. 2-0. A check swing on a pitch downstairs. Halton was able to hold up. And Lark is now behind at 3-0, in danger of walking his second batter of the night. Third baseman Garrett Weber waits in the on-deck circle for Lancaster. Larkins ready, the 3-0 pitch coming. Halton takes all the way, and the fastball at the knee is for strike 1. Larkins has thrown 7 or more innings in three of his last 4 starts. The only hiccup was here against Somerset June 20th in Game 2 of a doubleheader, when he was roughed up for 6 runs in 5 innings, 9 hits and a walk. Aside from that, has been really good in his last 8 outings. Throw over to first, back safely there is Gindel. And Larkins overall has had much better numbers on the road this year than at home, but he has had many good outings here at home, including his most recent one, where again he turned in a quality start on Friday against the Blue Crabs. 3-1 pitch coming, and Halton takes a fastball on the outside corner, knee high for strike 2. Good work by Larkins after falling behind 3-0 to get the count full. We'll see if Gindel now takes off from first base. He is 5 of 7 in the stolen base department this year. Larkins gets the sign and comes set. 3-2 delivery, and Halton takes down and away, ball 4. And you can see the frustration there from Larkins after losing Halton. Battled back from 3-0 to 3-2, but still allows the walk, his second of the night.
Garrett Weber, number
The
4.
Barnstormers have their first threat of the night, first and second, only one out. And up to the plate steps the third baseman, Garrett Weber. And Larkins has to dig deep here, has to hope that that error that started this inning doesn't come back to bite him. Barnstormers made 4 errors last night. None for the Ducks as the first pitch misses down and away for ball 1 here to Weber. In that second inning, Lancaster made 3 errors, 2 by the pitcher Jared Leverett, and 1 by the third baseman Weber. And that proceeded to allow 2 runs to score in the inning. 1-0 delivery. Weber takes, there's a strike. Belt high on the outside corner, good fastball. And that'll even things up at 1-1. Larkins making his 14th start of the year, his 15th appearance overall. He had that 1 relief appearance back in May at York. Everything else has been a start for the right-hander. 1-1, and he misses downstairs again. Trying to throw that splitter down and away, getting Weber to chase, but Weber able to hold up and not fish at it. 2-1. Weber last night was 0 for 3 at the plate. Did drive in a run, though, as he picked up a sac fly to right back in the 6th inning of last night's ball game. 2-1 pitch. Drive in the air, foul to the first base side off the end of the bat. That leaves the yard, and the count even up at 2-2. Obviously, Larkins would love the ground ball here to try and turn 2, but he'll take out number 2 any way he can get it. And then Trayvon Robinson would be next. Larkins looks in for the sign at home plate, and now comes set. 2-ball, 2-strike pitch upcoming. Deals to the plate, and Weber will take high. So that will run the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes on Garrett Weber. Barnstormers, like they did last night against Brownell, working the count against Larkins, especially here second time through the order. Lots of long counts in this inning after not seeing many over the first 3. Payoff pitch on the way, and Weber pops it foul back behind the plate. Spoils the good pitch from Larkins. Keeps the count full at 3-2, and he will have to throw another strike. Runner at second base, Caleb Gindle. The runner at first, Sean Halton. Gindle with the better speed of the 2. Another 3-ball, 2-strike pitch coming from Larkins to Weber. It's on the way to the plate, and Weber will swing and hit a ground ball to third. Ruben Gotay there, steps on third. The off-balance throw to first in time. The third double play of the night induced by Matt Larkins. 5-3 on the putout, and the side is retired. So Matt Larkins bails out Giovanni Alfonso and gets out of the mini jam here in the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, an error, and because of the double play, just 1 left. 3.5 innings in the books. The Ducks still in front by a run.
Hey fans, this is infielder Giovanni Alfonso, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark. To the bottom half of the fourth inning we go. The Long Island Ducks currently leading it 1-0 thanks to 3 double plays induced by Matt Larkins tonight. He escapes a first and second one-out jam in the top of the fourth. Mark Krause coming to the plate in the bottom of the fourth inning. It's also time for the answer to our fourth inning trivia question, where we tested your knowledge of the Long Island Ducks, the Atlantic League, and baseball as a whole. We gave you the question in the top half of this inning, and it revolved around Ducks newcomer Quentin Berry. First pitch on the way is taken for a strike, and the count goes to 0-1 on Mark Krause. Quentin Berry pinch ran for the Boston Red Sox in game number 4 of the 2013 World Series. This one taken low, and that will even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. We wanted to know which Red Sox batter that Quentin Berry pinch ran for in the World Series. 1-1. Drive in the air to right center field, hit pretty well off the bat of Krause. Caleb Gindel, though, looks like he'll be able to keep this in the yard. And he makes the catch in center to retire Krause, his second fly out of the night. And there's out number 1. The answer was David Ortiz, the retired Boston Red Sox, who had picked up a single off of Kevin Segrist in the 8th inning with Boston leading 4-2. John Axford came on to pitch, and Quentin Berry went in as the pinch runner for Ortiz. Berry would steal second base with Johnny Gomes at the plate off of John Axford. Axford was the pitcher for the Cardinals, and the catcher, of course, the great Yadier Molina. Alex Berg pops up the first pitch here, a breaking ball. Pump behind the plate, chasing back Tyler Clark, and on the warning track, he is able to make the catch. Nice grab by Tyler Clark. So on 1 pitch, Alex Berg is retired. He is now 0 for 2 on the night. And with 2 away, that'll leave it up to Ruben Gotay. Johnny Gomes ended up walking, but Xander Bogart struck out looking in that inning, so Berry was unable to score. John Lackey eventually replaced Berry in the lineup and went in to pitch. The Red Sox again ended up winning that game by the count of 4-2. An important win, otherwise, hey, would have gone down 3-1 in that World Series, and who knows how that one would have turned out. But Boston went on to win Game 5 3-1 and Game 6 6-1 at Fenway Park as they won the World Series for the 3rd time in the 2000s. First pitch taken for a strike by Ruben Gotay, 0-1. Brad Bergeson, since allowing the run in 2 hits in the first inning, has given up just 1 single since. That was Cleary Jr. And now a leaping catch made at third base by Garrett Weber off the bat of Ruben Gotay. Nice snare. And that'll end at 1-2-3, bottom of the 4th inning. Another efficient inning for Brad Bergeson. 4 complete tonight, 1-0 Long Island.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Matt Larkins, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit pseglyny.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Ducks fans chill out all summer long with a cold cup of Hampton Coffee Company gourmet iced coffee. It's available at the concession stands at Bethpage Ballpark. Hampton Coffee is the preferred coffee of the Long Island Ducks. Visit HamptonCoffeeCompany.com or check out their cafes out in the Hamptons. Michael Pollock here with you at Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York. Good pitchers duel here in the early going between Long Island Ducks right-hander Matt Larkins and Lancaster Barnstormers right-hander Brad Bergeson. Neither side has been able to play to run at this point. And as we go to the fifth inning, Trayvon Robinson will lead things off for the Barnstormers. So the switch hitting Robinson, the designated hitter, will step up to the plate. Larkins continuing to do a terrific job. And the first pitch taken for a strike. And the count 0-1. Robinson was a strikeout victim in the second inning. He went down swinging. One of 4 strikeouts here in the early going. Chopper onto the ground, foul. That is off here to the first base side of home plate, and Robinson quickly behind at 0-2. Robinson last night hit in the number 2 spot for Lancaster. He was the left fielder and went 0 for 3 with a run scored at the plate. Did draw a walk. (0-2), and that misses downstairs for a ball. So 1-2 now on Robinson. From the windup is Larkins. Kicks and delivers to the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses upstairs. Good eye again from Robinson. And that will even things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Larkins pitching for the second straight time here at home. After he made the start on the road June 25th, had been alternating home and road starts prior to that. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A good off-speed pitch there. A tight curveball from Matt Larkins. So going down swinging there is Robinson. 5 strikeouts for the 5th straight start for Matt Larkins. Robinson down swinging for the second time tonight, and there's the first out here in the top half of the 5th inning. So with 1 away, that is going to bring Lasting's Millage to the plate. Millage, the left fielder for the Barnstormers. He bats from the right side. And the windup at first pitch on the way is a breaking ball taken low, 1-0. Millage was a late insertion into the lineup yesterday. Originally was not slated to go, but then got put in. Designated hitter was 1 for 3 last night with an RBI. Picked that up on a base hit to left field in the second, but got thrown out trying to advance on a throw. And that ended a Barnstormer rally in that 4th inning, as this pitch is taken upstairs for ball number 2. Millage also drew a walk in the 6th inning last night that loaded up the bases with 2 outs against Brownell, who was laboring. But Anderson De La Rosa popped out to center to end the threat, and the Ducks bullpen took over from there, 9 up, 9 down to close the game. Larkins 2-0. Millage takes a fastball strike over the outside corner, 2-1. To this point, Larkins has thrown a total of 61 pitches on the night, 38 for strikes, has been fairly efficient to this point. Again, had the longer inning in the 4th, but was able to get out of trouble thanks to the double play hit into by Garrett Weber. 2-1. Chopper over to the mound towards second. Giovanni Alfonso is there. The off-balance throw to first a little high, but Mark Krause is able to apply the tag and save Alfonso from his second error. There's the second out of the inning. So Millage now 0 for 2, 2 men out, and that'll leave it up to the shortstop, Vladimir Frias.
Vladimir Frias, number 1.
Well, now pretty much the entire infield has come into the shadows, most of left field and center as well. And really now just the back part of the right side of the infield and right field still in the sun as it continues to set behind the third base stands. So 2 down, the base is empty. Vladimir Frias to the plate. And Larkins looking to retire the side in order for just the second time tonight. First pitch on the way. Frias swings, pops it up in the air on the edge of the outfield grass, right side of the infield. Giovanni Alfonso back on the dirt, makes the catch. And a very efficient inning for Matt Larkins. He needs just 10 pitches to retire the Barnstormers in order in the top of the 5th. A strikeout, a ground out, and a pop out. Lancaster goes 1-2-3. Halfway through, the Ducks still clinging to that 1-0 lead.
Hey fans, this is Yuri De La Rosa, left-hander pitcher, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, post-game wrap-ups, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. To the bottom half of the 5th inning we go. Long Island Ducks leading the Lancaster Barnstormers 1-2-0. And it'll be Giovanni Alfonso stepping up to the plate to lead off the 5th for the Ducks. Alfonso, Vega, and Lyons, bottom 3 in the order against Brad Bergeson. Bergeson has been very efficient to this point. Just 41 pitches needed to get through the first 4 innings. 35 of them for strikes. He has missed on just 6 pitches in this game. The first pitch fouled off by Alfonso, 0-1. Alfonso was a strikeout victim back in the 2nd inning, one of 3 that Bergeson has had tonight. 0-1, slashed foul down the right field line out of play. And so Alfonso quickly behind, 0-2. Again, Alfonso, 4 hits in last night's game, 2 singles, 2 doubles, scored twice. And it was his second 4-hit game in 3 nights. Pitch on the way here is stroked in the air to right center field. Long run for Caleb Gindel into the gap, as is the right fielder Drew Doty. And Doty is able to snare it out in right center for the first out. So Alfonso bidding for the extra base hit into right center field. He's retired. And there's one away.
Ducks right fielder number 11, Anthony Vega, number 11.
So one away, and up to the plate is going to step Anthony Vega. First pitch swinging here, and that's fouled off down the left field line out of play. So the count 0-1 on Anthony Vega, who went down looking his first time up. A good fastball over the inside corner from Bergeson got him. 0-1. Fouled straight back to the screen. 2 quick strikes as Bergeson continuing to do what he's done all game long. And that is throw strikes, 0-2 the count. Makes it a lot tougher as a hitter to really put together a good at-bat and get good swings when the man on the mound opposite of you is consistently throwing the ball over the plate, firing strikes, getting ahead in the count. And doing a good job of it so far tonight has been Brad Bergeson. 0-2 as Bergeson looks in for the sign at home plate. Tyler Clark gives him the sign, the 0-2 delivery. And Vega takes a called strike, 3 over the inside corner again. Vega thought that was too far inside and has a conversation here with David Speranza, the home plate umpire, as he heads back to the first base dugout. So make it 4 strikeouts now for Bergeson, as he has now retired 6 in a row since the single by Delta Cleary Jr.
12, Dan Lyons, number 12.
13 of the last 14 set down by Bergeson after the double that brought in a run off the bat of Lou Ford. So with 2 down to the bases empty, up steps Dan Lyons. And the first pitch to him hits the inside corner on a fastball, 4 strike 1. Almost sound like a broken record here in the booth, but that's what Bergeson has been doing tonight. Constantly throwing strike after strike. 0-1. Lyons rips one down the left field line. There's a base hit. Millage over to cut it off and fire it back in, and Lyons in there safely at first. With a 2-out single. 4th hit of the night for the Ducks. Lyons was 1 for 4 last night, had a 2-run home run. Also scored twice. Picks up the single here, so he's now 1 for 2 on the night. Hit the ball well to center field his first time up back in the 3rd inning. Now with 2 down, back to the top of the order we go for Quentin Berry. Berry will bat from the left side, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch from Bergeson. Berry swings, lifts this one in the air to center. Gindel racing back a little bit, and he'll line it up to make the catch. Quentin Berry retired on the first pitch. He sees, and that will end the 5th inning. For the Ducks, no runs, 1 hit. They leave 1. And after 5 tonight, still 1-0 in favor of the Flunk.
Hey fans, this is catcher Alex Berg, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1. That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Ducks fans follow all season long as the Long Island Ducks try to meet the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs, Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. Chappie's Funeral Homes, where caring for others is our family tradition. No home runs for the Ducks tonight, but they have scored the only run of the ball game. They lead it by a count of 1-0 thanks to a first-inning RBI double from Lou Ford, but since that point, not much has gone on for the Ducks. In fact, they have managed just 2 base runners since the first inning. Singles from Cleary Jr. and Lyons, both with 2 outs in an inning. Brad Bergeson, the starter for the Barnstormers, has missed just 6 times on pitches in this ballgame. That is just 6 out of the strike zone from Bergeson. That is fantastic. But Matt Larkins has been matching him for the most part pitch for pitch. Larkins with 63 pitches, 40 of them for strikes. And right now has kept the Barnstormers off the scoreboard through 5 innings. Tyler Clark to begin the 6th. And the first pitch on the way from Matt Larkins. Clark takes a breaking ball low. And the count 1-0. Larkins, meanwhile, has walked 2. Noel in the first and Halton in the 4th, and has allowed just 1 hit. A leadoff single by Frias in the 3rd, a blooper in a shallow right center. 1-0. There's a strike. Bell tie over the inside corner. And that'll even the count at 1-1. Gindel did reach on an error as well. So 1 ball and 1 strike here on Tyler Clark, who wrapped into a 6-4 3-double play his first time up. Pitch on the way. Clark chops this one foul back behind the plate. So the count goes to 1-2. After the slugfest we saw here last night, especially on the offensive side for the Ducks, tonight it's been all about the pitchers. And the righties Larkins and Bergeson have locked up into a very good duel to this point. 1-2 on the way from Matt Larkins. Breaking ball taken downstairs. Clark would not bite. 2-2. Clark again did not play in last night's game. Anderson De La Rosa was the catcher, and he went 0 for 4 at the plate. Two ball, two strike pitch on the way. Larkins delivers. Clark swings and misses. Strike 3. Blew the fastball by him up and away. Strikeout number 6 on the night for Matt Larkins. And there is the first out here in the 6th inning. Well, time to get you updated on the out-of-town scoreboard, get you caught up around the Atlantic League. We'll see what else is going on as everybody in action tonight. First, we'll head to New Britain, Connecticut, where the Bees have a 4-1 lead over the Somerset Patriots, bottom half of inning number 5. First pitch on the way here to Drew Doty. Swung on and grounded up the first base line. Fair ball. Mark Krause will take it to the bag himself. Doty retired on the 3 unassisted putout, and there are 2 away. Starting tonight for the Patriots is Will Oliver. New Britain going with a newcomer to their rotation, Greg Napo. He has since given way to Brandon Schimmo. Jovan Rosa leading the way tonight. The All-Star has 2 hits and 3 RBIs for New Britain. Somerset with an RBI thus far from Kyle Roller. Again, it's 4-1 Bees, bottom of the 5th inning. Caleb Gindle coming to the plate here. Gindle, the center fielder, leadoff hitter for the Barnstormers in their lineup. 0 for 2 on the night. First pitch from Matt Larkins to him. He swings and grounds it to the right side. Mark Krause, on the backhand field. Throws to Mark Krause at first. Matt Larkins at first. Krause to Larkins on the play. Another 1-2-3 inning for Matt Larkins, who has now retired 7 in a row. So the Barnstormers go in order again in the top half of the 6th inning. We head to the bottom of inning number 6. Still a 1-0 game.
Hey fans, this is infielder Mark Krause, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Great pitchers duel going on here at Bethpage Ballpark. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6 with the Ducks still in front 1-0. We'll continue on the out-of-town scoreboard here in this inning as we get you caught up around the Atlantic League and the Major League scoreboard. We were only able to get you 1 score, and that is because Matt Larkins retired the side in order yet again in the top half of the 6th inning. Another very quick inning for Larkins. So with 1 away, or with the score still 1-0, we go to the bottom of the 6th. Delta Cleary Jr. to the plate. He takes the first pitch breaking ball inside. And the count 1-0. Total of 7 pitches needed for Larkins to get through that 6th inning. Lots of early swings on both sides tonight. 1-0. And there's a fastball in for a strike. 1-1. That first pitch taken by Cleary Jr. Just the 7th ball of the night from Brad Bergeson. So 1-1 the count. Cleary Jr. has had 2 singles and 2 at-bats tonight off Bergeson. He takes outside here. And that is ball 2. I'm looking back here. I think that might be the first 2-ball count since Cleary Jr.'s first at bat back in the 1st inning. And he was ahead 2-0 and stroked a single to left field. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Good breaking ball by Bergeson. Out in front of it was Cleary Jr. And the count 2-2. Bluefish trailing the Revolution 3-0. Bottom of the 2nd inning in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Victor Mateo starting for York tonight. And for the Bluefish, Kevin Jeffress on the mound. 2-2. Fouled back to the screen. Good job by Cleary Jr. to get a piece of it. Revolution have 2 RBIs tonight from Jared Mitchell and 1 from Luis Cruz to fuel their offense. So again, it's 3-0 York, bottom of the second. And in Southern Maryland tonight, they're in the bottom half of the 4th inning, where the Skeeters have a 4-2 lead over the Blue Crabs. 2-2 from Bergeson. Cleary Jr. takes inside to hit him. Looked like that caught him down on the foot. Seems to be all right. He'll make his way to first base. Very uncharacteristic for Bergeson in that at-bat, throwing 2 pitches out of the zone and then hitting Delta Cleary Jr. The Ducks put the leadoff man on for the first time tonight.
Number 20, Lou Ford. Number 20.
That'll bring Lou Ford to the plate, who's 1 for 2 on the evening. Brett Marshall starting tonight for Sugarland. Pat McCoy going for Southern Maryland. Skeeters thus far with 2 hits and 2 RBIs from Cole Gillespie. And 1 RBI each from Santiago Nessie and Josh Prince. Runner goes, pitch taken high, throw down to second base is not in time. Cleary Jr. in there before the tag from Rico Noel, a stolen base for Delta Cleary Jr. His first of the night and 14th of the season. So the Ducks immediately get a runner in a scoring position with nobody out. And Lou Ford with a 1-0 count. Ford with an RBI double to right center back in the first inning that scored Cleary Jr. from first. The only run of the game thus far. 1-0 from Bergeson. And Ford takes a fastball that just caught a piece of the outside corner, 1-1. Southern Maryland tonight with RBIs from Michael Snyder and Corey Vaughn. Again, 4-2 Skeeters, top of the 5th inning. 1-1 pitch upcoming from Bergeson. Looks back to Cleary Jr. at second. Deals. Breaking ball. Outside corner, another strike. And it's 1-2 on Ford. Blue Jays rally to beat the Yankees 7-6 earlier today at Yankee Stadium. The winning pitcher was Danny Barnes. He improved to 2-2 on the year. The loser for the Yankees was Dylan Betances, who fell to 3-4, walked 4 batters in the 7th inning. A little slow roller, first base side of home plate. Tyler Clark will field and throw out Ford, a 2-3 putout, and no movement from Delta Cleary Jr. So Ford, who was trying to move the runner over, unable to get the job done. With 1 away, that'll bring up Mark Krause. Save went to Roberto Osuna for the Blue Jays, his 21st of the year. Toronto hit 3 home runs off of Michael Pineda. Justin Smoke, his 23rd of the year. Kendrys Morales, his 16th. Kevin Pillar, his 10th. And then Russell Martin tied the game in the 7th inning off Chad Green with his 8th home run of the year. And Betances, as we mentioned, allowed the 4 walks in the 8th inning as he took the loss. Aaron Judge is leading 29th home run of the season for the Yankees. And the first home run of his major league career for Ji-Man Choi. Was just called up by the Yankees. First pitch from Bergeson to Krause. Swings and rockets one in the air to center. Caleb Gindel over to his left is able to make the catch. Cleary Jr. went back to second but unable to tag up. So a hit by pitch and a stolen base gets Cleary Jr. in a scoring position, but a ground out and a fly out have been unable to move the runner. Now with 2 away, that'll leave it up to Alex Berg. Mets of the Nationals scoreless right now. They're actually in a rain delay down in D.C. That game is yet to begin. When it does, Jacob deGrom will face Tanner Roark. And a big night for MLS soccer. The New York Red Bulls visiting the New England Revolution up in Foxborough, Massachusetts. No score in the 17th minute. Later on tonight at 10 o'clock, it will be NYCFC facing the Vancouver Whitecaps out in northwestern Canada. So 2 away, Alex Berg coming up to bat for Long Island. The first pitch to him is a slider that misses outside for ball 1. Well, we mentioned Berg has been struggling at the plate 6 straight games without a hit, and boy, could he use one right here. As the Ducks are looking for a single to try and bring home Cleary Jr. and double their lead to 2. Still a 1-0 game, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the 1-0, and Berg takes another breaking ball down and away. For the second time in this inning, Brad Bergeson has a 2-ball count, had only 1 in the first 5 innings of the game tonight, and that was to Cleary Jr. back in the first inning. But behind at 2-0 here on Berg, a good hitter's count. Bergeson ready. Looks to second base at Cleary Jr., fires to the plate. Berg takes a fastball that just caught a piece of the outside corner for strike 1. Again, Berg shut out the Ducks over 5 scoreless innings here on May 27th in Lancaster's 10-0 win. A much tighter ball game here tonight. The Ducks already have dented Bergeson's line for 1 run and trying to get a second here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2-ball, 1-strike pitch coming up from Bergeson. And Berg lifts this one in the air, foul. First base side out of play. Bergeson keeping it away from these right-handed hitters for the Ducks. Painting that outside corner. Forcing Long Island to try and find a way to drive the ball the opposite way. So now 2-2 on Berg. Cleary Jr., who is at second base with nobody out, still there. Two-ball, 2-strike pitch coming up from the right-hander. Gets the pitch he likes and comes set. Long look back to second, now delivers, and Berg swinging a foul ball back to the screen behind home plate. Got a breaking ball there, a slider from Bergeson. And caught a little piece of it to foul it off. We'll do it again. Just a terrific night for baseball. Game time temperature was 78 degrees. Clear skies overhead, a light breeze blowing from right to left. Just a terrific night to come out here and enjoy baseball at the ballpark. The Ducks right now have the 1-0 lead, out hitting the Barnstormers 4-1. It's been all about the pitchers here thus far. 2-2 once again to Berg. Bergeson fires, and Berg takes inside. That hit him. Second time this inning that Brad Bergeson, hits a batter with a pitch. Cleary Jr. to lead off the inning, and now Alex Berg with 2 away. By the way, Cleary Jr. has now been hit by a pitch twice this season. For Berg, that is the 4th time he's been hit. And that is going to bring a visit to the mound from what looks to be Scott Patterson, the pitching coach of the Barnstormers. So Scott Patterson going to try and settle down his right-hander, who again has been absolutely terrific tonight, despite being on the losing end. 67 pitches to this point, 54 for strikes, so pitch count not a concern. But for the first time tonight, just showing some wildness with what he's been throwing. Again, coming into this inning, had thrown just 6 pitches for balls in this game. But threw 2 balls to Cleary Jr. before eventually hitting him. Got 2 outs, then fell behind Berg 2-0 before eventually hitting him. And now with runners at first and second, 2 away, up to the plate will step Ruben Gotay, the switch-hitting third baseman, who had a great night last night with a double and a 3-run home run. He has gone 0 for 2 thus far tonight. Last time up, hit the ball hard the opposite way. In fact, both times has hit the ball hard the opposite way. One a line out to left and one a line out to third. So he comes up here with Cleary Jr. at second, Alex Berg at first. First pitch on the way to Gotay, and he takes inside. It goes all the way past the catcher and back to the backstop. That's going to allow the runners to move up on the wild pitch. So now the Ducks with 2 in scoring position, and a base hit from Gotay could make this a 3-0 ball game. So credit the wild pitch there to Brad Bergeson. Very uncharacteristic from what we've seen from him all night long. And for Bergeson, that is his first wild pitch of the season. They've gone all season without one. 12 starts coming in tonight. 1-0. Gotay takes a fastball low and away. Good eye from Gotay. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-ball, no-strike count. Good hitter's count for the third baseman. Gotay really has been hitting the ball well of late, and Lancaster knows that they're going to give him the free pass. Coming in, Gotay had hit safely in 5 straight games, had reached base safely in 8 straight. They get 9 straight games as he gets the intentional walk. So for Gotay, an intentional walk is brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor? Just walk in. That's going to load the bases up for Giovanni Alfonso, who again is the Ducks' leading hitter. Very rare to see an intentional walk to bring up the team's leading hitter. But Alfonso 0 for 2 thus far on the night, trying to make up for it here. First pitch, takes a strike, fastball over the outside corner, 0-1. Alfonso hit the ball well to right center last inning, leading off the frame, but it was caught by the right fielder, Drew Doty. Struck out his first time up in the second inning. 2 for 6 this year with 3 RBIs with the bases loaded. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chased the slider down and away. Bergeson jumps ahead quickly, 0-2 on Alfonso. Cleary Jr. at third, he was hit by a pitch. Alex Berge at second, he was hit by a pitch. And Ruben Gotay at first, who drew an intentional walk. Giovanni Alfonso at the plate, behind in the count, 0-2. Ferguson comes set, kicks and fires, and Alfonso takes low and away. Good block at home plate, made by the catcher Tyler Clark. And so the count now 1-2 on Alfonso. Obviously, if that gets by Clark, a run comes in. Cleary Jr. with good speed over at third base. So Ferguson looks in for the sign again with the count at 1-2. He shakes off Clark. And now has the pitch that I thought he liked, but apparently will step off the rubber and go through the signs again. Alfonso ready, Ferguson ready. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Slider lifted in the air down the right field line, slicing foul. And this will go back into the seats out of play. We'll do it again at 1-2. Obviously in a 1-0 ball game, this is a big point. A big hit here by Alfonso could give the Ducks some breathing room that I'm sure they are looking for. And Ferguson trying to wiggle out of his first real jam of the night. Obviously gave up the single and the RBI double in the first inning, but this is the first time the Ducks have had multiple runners on at the same time tonight. 1-2 pitch to Alfonso, takes outside. Try to paint the outside corner with a fastball, and Clark tried to frame it on the corner, but pulled it back. David Speranza noticed it, and Alfonso works the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners again lead from every base for Long Island here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ferguson's 2-ball, 2-strike pitch, and Alfonso swings, drives one in the air to center, shallow. Caleb Gindel drifting in, and he will make the catch to retire the side. So Ferguson worked himself into trouble here in the 6th inning, but he finds his way out of it. For the Ducks, no runs, no hits, an intentional walk and 2 hit-by pitches, and the Ducks leave the bases loaded. To the 7th inning we go, still a 1-0 game.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Dennis O'Grady, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up, it's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
An opportunity for the Ducks to add to their 1-0 lead in the bottom of the 6th inning, but Brad Ferguson gets Giovanni Alfonso to pop out to center, leaving the bases loaded after Ferguson had hit 2 batters and given up an intentional walk. So Matt Larkin's back to the mound trying to protect this 1-0 lead, and the Barnstormers will send their 2, 3, and 4 hitters to the plate: Rico Noel, Sean Halton, and Garrett Weber. Ducks fans, don't forget to stop by the Waddle Lynch shop here next time here at Bethpage Ballpark, where exclusive hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. Proceeds benefit the Quackerjack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. Also right now, the patriotic jersey auction is underway. So the red, white, and blue uniforms the Ducks wore last night, their jersey tops, will be auctioned off between now and the top half of the 7th inning of their game on August the 5th, Military Appreciation Night here at Bethpage Ballpark. The Ducks will wear those jerseys again that night as the first pitch taken upstairs for ball 1 by Noel. Proceeds benefit the Quackerjack Foundation. You can place your bids by visiting the shop at any time. Open on game days 12 to 4, and then after 4 during the game from inside the ballpark only. 1-0 breaking ball strike over the inside corner, 1-1. And on non-game days, it's open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So an opportunity to come here to Bethpage Ballpark, place your bids on those very stylish-looking jerseys the Ducks were wearing last night. 1-1 lifted in the air to center. Back goes Delta Cleary Jr. towards the right center field gap. He'll make the run and catch. And Rico Noel retired for the first out here in the 7th inning. Noel now 0 for 2 with a walk on the night.
First baseman number 19, Sean Holton, number 19.
So that'll bring Sean Holton to the plate, the first baseman and 3-hitter for the Barnstormers. Larkin's looking in for the sign. Winds and fires. First pitch is a check swing taken anyway on the outside corner for strike one. Halton lined into a double play back in the first inning, and then in the fourth drew a walk. That was really the Barnstormers' only threat of the night when they had first and second with one out, and Garrett Weber chopped into the 5-3 inning-ending double play. 0-1, breaking ball taken downstairs. And now leaving up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Lots of kids getting ready to sing God Bless America at the 7th inning stretch from the Coleman Country Day Camp, so we'll leave it here for their performance. From the windup, the 1-1. Halton takes outside from Larkins. As they head back behind home plate, 2-1. Larkins to this point, 76 pitches on the night, 48 strikes. And trying to go at least 7 innings for the third straight start and fourth time in his last 5 starts, if he can get through this top half of the 7th. 2-1 the count. Larkins delivers to the plate. Halton swings away, pops it up a mile high in the air to center. Cleary Jr. drifts back a couple steps, now comes in to make the catch. So Sean Halton is retired. Back-to-back flyouts to center field induced by Matt Larkins. And he has now retired 9 straight batters since the Halton walk back in inning number 4. So 2 away and the base is empty. That'll leave it up to the third baseman, Garrett Weber, who will come up and bat from the right side. Larkins ready to go. And the first pitch, breaking ball on the inside corner for strike one. Weber tonight has gone 0 for 2. He struck out swinging back in the second inning. And then in the fourth, grounded into that 5-3 double play where Gotai charged on the chopper, got it, stepped on third, and threw across the diamond for the out. Swing and a miss by Weber, who was out in front of the off-speed pitch. Count 0-2, and Larkins a strike 3 away from tying his season high with his 7th strikeout. So Weber digs back in. Larkins looks in for the sign from Alex Berg. Gets the pitch he likes. 0-2 on the way. Weber takes a called strike 3 on the fastball over the outside corner. 7 strikeouts on the night for Matt Larkins, tying a season high. And for the third straight inning, he retires the Barnstormers in order. 6.5 innings of play complete. The Ducks still in front 1-0. Time to stretch. So let's turn things over now down to the area behind home plate for God Bless America, which is going to be performed in a little bit by the Coleman Country Day Camp, or actually I think they're going to be performing Take Me Out to the Ball Game, not God Bless America, my mistake there. So we go to the bottom half of the 7th inning, and the Ducks with a 1-0 lead over the Barnstormers.
Hey fans, this is Jim Fuller, left-handed pitcher, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to. Well, Brad Bergeson's terrific night is complete for the Barnstormers. After 6 shutout innings, he is going to give away to left-hander Daniel Moscas, who will take over as we head to the bottom half of the 7th inning. A little bit of a surprise considering Bergeson has had a very low pitch count throughout the course of this game. He ends up finishing with just 76 pitches thrown, 58 of them for strikes, but you could tell in the 6th inning he seemed to lose a little bit of his composure, hit 2 batters, fell behind 2-0 and eventually intentionally walked Ruben Gotay and also threw a wild pitch in the inning. So ultimately could have been much worse, but ultimately got out of the inning without any runs given up. So Daniel Moscas comes in, Anthony Vega tries the drag bunt and swings right through it for strike 1. Bergeson tonight goes 6 innings for the Barnstormers, 4 hits, a run allowed. Gave up that 1 intentional walk, as we mentioned, and struck out 4. And threw the aforementioned wild pitch as well. So he is in line for the loss unless the Barnstormers can rally back and tie this game. The 0-1, a broken bat comebacker. Bat goes flying out towards second base. And the throw over to first is in time by Moscas for the out. So Vega retired for the first out of the inning on the 1-3 putout. And not only does he lose the at-bat, but he loses the bat itself.
Number 12, and Lyons, number 12.
1 away, and that will bring Dan Lyons up to the plate. So a quality start tonight for Bergeson. Nothing to be upset about for him. He pitched very well. And the only blemish on his mark was the RBI double by Lou Ford back in the 1st inning. Had dominated from that point on until he ran into some trouble in the 6th. But again, he was able to get out of it. Now Dan Lyons, who is 1 for 2 on the night for Long Island, steps up to the plate. First pitch on the way. And Lyons takes a fastball low and in, 1-0. First time the Ducks are seeing Moscas in this series. He has pitched in 29 games this year, has a 3-1 record with a 3.21 ERA. 1-0 count. Moscas kicks and fires. And that fastball misses down and in. Lyons in the driver's seat at 2-0. Lyons singled to left his last time up with 2 outs in the 5th inning. That's the last hit the Ducks have out of their 4 total. And flew out to center back in the 3rd inning. 2-0 delivery. Lyons takes a fastball, catches the outside corner for strike 1. For Moscas, 28 innings of work, has allowed 24 hits, 13 runs, 10 of them earned. He has walked 8 and struck out 26. Two-one delivery from the left-hander. Lyons is swinging a foul ball down the right field line, well out of play. Barnstormer bullpen has been great thus far in this series. 3 2/3 scoreless innings last night from Keoe Downing, John Anderson, and Kevin Munson. They allowed just 1 hit and 1 walk while striking out 3. And in the first game of this series, 2 scoreless innings out of the bullpen from their newcomer, right-hander John Cucino, who struck out 5 in those 2 innings. See what the Ducks can do here tonight. 2-2, and Lyons is swinging a miss at the breaking ball for strike 3. It was over the outer half of the plate. First strikeout for Moscas, the 5th for Barnstormer pitching tonight. 2 away here in the 7th inning, and that'll leave it up to Quentin Berry.
Back to the top of the order for your Long Island Ducks. Left fielder number 47, Quentin Berry. Number 47.
So with 2 down and the base is empty, here is the lefty swinging Quentin Berry who comes to the plate. We'll see what Kevin Baez does in the 8th inning if he goes back to Larkins or turns it over to the bullpen. First pitch here, Berry swings, pops it up foul, third base side out of play. And the count goes to 0-1. Did say he does have David Aardsma available after Aardsma pitched last night. Surely he will have Amalio Diaz available, as Diaz did not pitch in yesterday's game. Aardsma threw just 8 pitches, 6 for strikes. So does he go Diaz then Aardsma? Does he wait and then just bring in somebody for the 9th? We'll see. Here's the 0-1. And Berry is swinging a foul ball over the screen back behind the plate. Nice grab made by a fan up in the club seats. So the count 0-2 on Quentin Berry, who tonight is 0 for 3. He has struck out, grounded out, and popped out. Fly out to center his last time up in the 5th inning following the Lions single. Moscas looking for a quick 1-2-3 bottom of the 7th inning. Here's the 0-2, and Berry a half swing and a breaking ball down and away. Richard Katz, the third base umpire, says he went down swinging. Berry disagreed with the call as that ends the inning. So 2 strikeouts for Moscas in a quick 1-2-3 inning. To the 8th we go, 1-0, Long Island still in front.
Hey fans, this is
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit pseglyny.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owls party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Ducks fans, do you want frequent updates on team transactions, scores, store specials, and the status of upcoming games? Well, then follow the Long Island Ducks on Twitter at twitter.com/LIDucks. With Twitter, the faithful flock will be able to follow their Ducks and find out more information regarding nightly promotions, player signings, league activities, and so much more. The Ducks are tweeting right now. You can follow along. Twitter.com/LIDucks. Matt Larkin's back to the mound for his 8th inning of work tonight. He has pitched 7 shutout innings and has allowed just 1 hit to this point. The Ducks clinging to the 1-0 lead, which they obtained back in the bottom of the first inning on Lou Ford's RBI double. And in the right center field gap that drove and dealt to Cleary Jr. from first. It's been a terrific pitcher's duel on both sides tonight. And Trayvon Robinson will lead off the 8th for the Barnstormers, who have seen 10 straight batters retired by the right-hander Matt Larkins. First pitch fouled back to the screen behind home plate. And the count 0-1. Robinson tonight 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He went down swinging in both the 2nd inning and the 5th inning. So he will step back in as Larkins looks into Berg. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball here misses up and outside, even the count at 1-1. Larkins to this point, 82 pitches on the night, 53 of them for strikes, has been very efficient in this game. Big reason why he's sent back out to the mound to pitch this 8th inning. The Robinson, Millage, Frias, switch righty switch. And the 1-0 is taken low and inside on an off speed again from Larkins. So the right-hander falls behind on Robinson at 2 balls and 1 strike. Mentioned earlier, Robinson 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored last night. Kotai playing in tight at 3rd, right behind the infield grass. Rest of the defense further back. 2-1, slashed foul, 3rd base side, a rocket into the seats. And hopefully everybody is all right. I believe it went up onto the concourse, but an absolute late swing made by Robinson and a bullet into the crowd. So that'll even things up at 2-2 on the designated hitter as Larkins tries to strike him out for a 3rd time tonight. Right-hander gets the sign, winds and fires, deals to the plate, and Robinson a check swing foul ball into the Barnstormer dugout on the 3rd base side of the plate. Larkins has gone more than 7 innings just once this season. That was in the game June 15th at Somerset when through 8 1/3 innings and took a no-hitter into the 9th before allowing a leadoff home run to Chris Grayson. Now ready to deal 2-2 to Robinson. Pitch on the way, swinging a line drive foul again down the 3rd base line. Another breaking ball from Larkins. And Robinson in a battle here with the right-hander trying to get on to begin this 8th inning. Kevin Baez and Billy Horn watching from the top step of the Ducks dugout. We'll see who wins this battle. 7th pitch of the at-bat upcoming. Larkins kicks and fires again, and Robinson a half swing at a breaking ball. They appeal to third. Richard Katz says he went around for strike 3. So Robinson goes down swinging for the 3rd time tonight. A new season high for Matt Larkins as he picks up his 8th strikeout of the night. And there is out number 1 here in the 8th inning.
Left fielder number 5, Lastings Millage.
So 1 away, and up to the plate will step the left fielder Lastings Millage. Batting in the 6th spot of the order, he is 0 for 2 here in tonight's ball game. So Millage will dig into the batter's box as Larkins looks in for the sign. First pitch on the way to Millage, and he will take a fastball right down the middle for strike 1, splits the plate in half. Millage popped out to left field back in the 2nd inning, and then grounded out to second base in the 5th. A chopper over the mound where Alfonso made the nice play. 0-1 from Larkins, breaking ball, and that just missed the outside corner. Tried to hit it at the knees, and either was a little bit high or a little bit outside. The count is 1-1. Millage 1 for 3 last night with the RBI, as we mentioned. An RBI single, also drew a walk. And Lancaster managed just 5 hits last night. 1-1, swing and a miss, chased the splitter down and away. Another good pitch with movement there from Matt Larkins, who has been mixing up his pitches well tonight, mixing his locations too. Mostly has been keeping the ball down in the zone. And not too many outs in the air induced by Larkins tonight. Lots of strikeouts and groundouts. So the count of 1-2. Kicks and comes home, and Millage will swing and chop this one on the ground to the right side. Alfonso racing to his left, fields the tough hop, throws to first for the out. Nice play by Giovanni Alfonso. Kind of an in-betweener between first and second. Kraus went for the bag. Alfonso made the play on the tricky hop, threw him out at first. 2 away, and that is going to leave it up to the shortstop, Vladimir Frias.
Vladimir Frias, number 1.
So Frias will step to the plate, the switch-hitting shortstop batting from the left side. Larkins trying to make it 4 consecutive 1-2-3 innings. Again, he got that big double play off the bat of Weber with 2 on and 1 out in the 4th. No Barnstormer has reached base since the walk to Halton in the 4th inning. So Frias will dig in from the left side. Larkins looks in for the sign. And the first pitch of the at-bat on the way, bunted at and taken anyway for a strike. The count 0-1. Frias had squared to bunt, pulled back last second, and took the pitch for the strike. So 0-1 the count on Vladimir Frias. Was the only hit of the game for the Barnstormers, a bloop single in a shallow right center. He found the Bermuda Triangle in the right center field shallow gap. Now the 0-1, breaking ball on the outside corner, a good curve ball for strike 2. Excellent movement on the pitch there from Larkins. Quickly ahead at 0-2 and trying to make it a 4th straight 1-2-3 inning with a strike 3. Berg flashes the signs. Larkins looks in, has what he likes. 0-2 pitch on the way to Vladimir Frias, and that is swung on and fouled off. Just caught a piece of it and fouled it off his right foot. And he is hobbling around up the first base line. Barnstormers trainer going to come out and check on him. That is Jared Binner. Frias has gone almost to the Ducks dugout on the first base side. And he is walking with a bit of a limp there as he fouled that ball off of his front foot. Couldn't tell whether or not the ball was tipped by Frias or whether or not it was swung on and missed and then went off the glove of Alex Berg and bounced away. Had it done that, it might have been tough to get Frias out at first base on what would have been a strikeout. But Frias fouls it off and clearly seems to be in some pain on the first base side as the training staff checks him out. Vladimir Frias and Jared Binner having a conversation as Frias makes his way back towards home plate. They seem to be kind of laughing with each other, so I'm guessing Frias is all right. And indeed he is, as the trainer goes back to the third base dugout. And Frias will come back to home plate with the count still 0-2. One 0 Long Island as we play in the top half of the 8th inning. Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Ducks and the Barnstormers. Larkin's looking for the final out of this 8th inning. And now Frias has to step out after that long delay. And he'll dig back in here after the foul ball. Larkins will step back up onto the rubber. Here comes the 0-2 delivery. Larkins fires. Frias takes the breaking ball outside and low. And the count 1-2. Ducks have won each of Larkins' last 2 starts. Again, that was June 25th down in Sugar Land, 4-1 win, and June 30th here this past Friday against Southern Maryland. 1-2, fouled back to the screen. A breaking ball down in the dirt, and you can tell Frias still hobbling. So he walks around at home plate. On that breaking ball, was out in front of it. As he fouled it off, makes a full lap around the home plate circle and still walking with that limp. So Frias battling Larkins to try and stay alive here in the 8th inning. 1-ball, 2-strike pitch coming up. Larkins deals, Frias swings and grounds it foul to the end of the Ducks dugout on the first base side. Another foul ball here by the shortstop. And he's continuing to drive the pitch count of Larkins up. Next pitch will be number 98 for the right-hander. Shortstop line slightly shaded towards the middle, not by much though. Alfonso playing out on the edge of the outfield grass. Kraus right along the line at first base. 1-2 from Larkins. Frias, a swing and a miss for strike 3. Matt Larkins blows the fastball by Vladimir Frias, his 9th strikeout of the night, and a 4th straight 1-2-3 inning for Larkins, who has fired 8 shutout innings here on this Wednesday night. So after 7.5 innings of play, the Ducks take a 1-0 lead into the bottom of the 8th here at Bethpage Ballpark.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Zach Treese, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark. Eight innings of one-hit shutout baseball from Matt Larkins tonight for Long Island. He has allowed just 2 hits and has struck out 9 along the way. What a start from the right-hander. We'll see if he comes back out for the 9th inning. But he has pitched very, very well tonight. As we go to the bottom of the 8th, the Lou Ford RBI in the double in the first inning continuing to stand up. The Ducks lead it 1-0. They're out hitting the Barnstormers tonight 4-1. Scott Schumann, the former Duck, is going to take them out for the Barnstormers here in the 8th inning. And he takes over for Moscas after Moscas pitched a scoreless inning in the 7th. Daniel Moscas striking out 2, did not allow a walk or a hit in his 1 inning of work. So the Ducks went in order in the 7th inning. Now here in the 8th, it'll be Delta Cleary Jr., Lou Ford, and Mark Krause as the three coming up to the plate for Long Island, trying to extend their lead. We'll be facing a right-hander who has pitched extremely well for the Barnstormers this year. Was one of their 5 players selected to the Atlantic League All-Star rosters. And he'll represent the Freedom Division next Wednesday, a week from tonight, in Bridgewater, New Jersey. First pitch, Cleary Jr. fouls this one off to the third base side, out of play, 0-1. Cleary Jr. has been on base all 3 times he's come up to the plate tonight, has 2 hits, singles to left in both the first and the third, scored the only run of the game, and was hit by a pitch and stole a base in the 6th inning. Made it to third, but got stranded there. 0-1 from Schumann on the way. Cleary Jr. swinging a drive to center, but right at Caleb Gindel, who barely had a move. He'll make the catch. Anytime we've seen hard-hit baseballs tonight, which really has not been many, the majority of them have been right at outfielders or infielders.
Designated hitter, number 20, Lou Ford. Number 20.
Cleary Jr. is retired for the first time tonight, 1 away. And that is going to bring up the designated hitter, Lou Ford, who has driven in the only run of the night for Long Island. First pitch, and fastball taken low for ball 1. Ford, an RBI double into the right center field gap on a 1-2 pitch from Brad Bergeson. Back in the first inning, scoring Cleary Jr. from first, and that run has stood up to this point. 1-0 from Schumann. And Ford takes a fastball strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Schumann on the year for the Barnstormers, 1-0, a 1.59 ERA. 29 games out of the bullpen, has allowed just 5 runs, all earned in 28 1/3 innings of work. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that fastball misses outside for ball 2. Schumann has allowed 22 hits and 10 walks, has struck out 37. Opponents hitting .222 against them. Barnstormer third baseman Garrett Weber playing right along the line. And the 2-1, swinging and a miss. Ford went fishing at it, chased downstairs. And that'll even up the count at 2-2. Looking ahead to the 9th inning, Barnstormers are going to have their 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up. Tyler Clark, Drew Doty, and Caleb Gindel. They have some options on the bench should they choose to go there. Well, we'll see if Ross Peoples does make any switches at any point. 2-2 on the way to Ford. Schumann deals. Ford takes a fastball just outside. Schumann thought he had strike 3 on the corner, but David Speranza said it just missed. So the count full at 3-2 on Ford. Mark Krause waiting in the on-deck circle for Long Island. From the stretch, here comes the payoff pitch. Schumann kicks and fires. Ford swings, chomps one onto the ground. Third base side of the mound, bobbled by Schumann, recovers, throws to first low, and unable to get it was the first baseman, Sean Halton. We'll see how that one is scored. It was a comebacker to Schumann. And Schumann bobbled it, and that allowed Ford to reach. It will be an error on Scott Schumann that allows Ford to reach, so each side has committed an error tonight. Ducks had one earlier in the game by Giovanni Alfonso, though it didn't come back to bite him. And the Ducks are going to also send in a pinch runner as Phelan Lentini goes in a run at first base for Lou Ford to give the Ducks a little bit more speed on the bases. We'll see if he tries to take second at any point as Mark Krause will step up to the plate. A little chopper to the third base side of the mound, and Schumann just lost the handle on it. And his throw to first was wild, too, as he tried to rush it over there. Sean Halton just couldn't secure it. First pitch here to Mark Krause. He takes a fastball strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Well, Krause has gone 0 for 3 tonight. 3 flyouts, 1 to right, 2 to center. And in danger of having a 27-game on-base streak snapped here at home. He has reached base safely in each of his last 27 home games, the longest home on base streak in the Atlantic League this year. 0-1 coming. Schumann throws to first and nearly got past Sean Halton. Tried to deke out Phelan Lentini, who dove back in as Halton had the ball behind his back and went to go apply the tag, but Lentini alertly kept his hand on first base. Lentini this year has stolen 28 out of 29 bases that he has attempted to steal this season. See if he takes off. Schumann comes set. There he goes, 0-1. Kraus swings it away and pops it up in the air behind first base. The second baseman, Rico Noel, is there, and Noel is able to make the catch. Lentini just got back in time. A huge shame that Mark Kraus swung at that pitch, because that ball, on that pitch, Lentini had second base stolen easily. And a good job by Noel to back up the first baseman, Halton, who had no idea where that ball was as it went up into the dusk sky. So Lentini just gets back in time as he was attempting to steal second. He got such a good jump, I think he would have had second base stolen easily. But Kraus swings away, pops out for the fourth time tonight. And with 2 away, that will leave it up to Alex Berg. I don't know if the hit and run was on or Kraus just saw a pitch he liked. But 2 away, here's Berg to the plate from the right side. There goes Lentini. First pitch taken for a strike. Throw down to second base is in time. Lentini is out. Just the second time all year that Phelan Lentini is caught stealing. Excellent throw by Tyler Clark. And they get him out at second for the final out of the frame. 2-4 on the put out on the caught stealing. In the inning, no runs, no hits, an error, and the bases left empty. We go to the ninth here at Bethpage Ballpark. 1-0, the Ducks in front.
Hey fan, this is a pitcher Amali Diaz, and you're listening to the Ducks baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1. That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
So we go to the ninth here at Bethpage Ballpark as the Long Island Ducks have a 1-0 lead over the Lancaster Barnstormers. Matt Larkins is going to take the mound and try and close this one out. Larkins tonight thus far 8 shutout innings, and he has given up just 1 hit and 2 walks to this point while striking out 9. Joe Vasile on our media relations staff here with the Ducks just gave us this note: most strikeouts for Matt Larkins since August the 6th, 2014, when he was with the Amarillo Sox pitching against Sioux Falls in the American Association. Great note there. Almost 3 years since he had struck out 9. As 9 Ks tonight, Tyler Clark will lead off the 9th inning, and the first pitch is a fastball strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Larkins begins this 9th inning, 98 pitches, 66 for strikes on the night. From the wide, here is the 0-1. Kicks and fires. Clark takes a line drive in a right field. Anthony Vega moves a couple steps back. He'll make the catch. And Clark retired for the first out. Phelan Lentini, who went in as the pinch runner for Lou Ford in the bottom of the 8th, stays in as the designated hitter.
Right fielder number 3, Drew Dowdy, number 3.
Again, Lentini was caught stealing, trying to go to second base after there were 2 batters retired. So 1 away, and up to the plate is going to step the right fielder, Drew Doty. First pitch to the lefty hitter. He takes a breaking ball for a strike. And the count 0-1. Doty tonight is 0 for 2 at the plate. He went down swinging in the third inning and grounded out to first base in the sixth. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball on the outside corner, strike two. Larkins quickly jumps in front of Drew Doty at 0-2. Larkins is looking in home plate as Alex Berg flashes the signs. He's ready to go. 0-2 on the way to Drew Doty. Breaking ball, a half swing, and home plate umpire David Speranza says he went around strike three. 10th strikeout of the night for Matt Larkins as Doty goes down swinging for the second time, 2 away. And the last hope for the Barnstormers tonight is their center fielder, Caleb Gindel.
Center fielder number 15, Caleb Gindel, number 15.
So Larkins has retired the first two batters here in the ninth inning. Clark on the liner to right, Doty on the strikeout. And here is Gindel, the lefty swinger, who is 0 for 3. First pitch on the way from Matt Larkins. Gindel takes a breaking ball downstairs, 1-0. Caleb Gindel on the night grounded out to third base in the first inning, reached on an error in the fourth, and grounded out to first in the sixth. 1-0. Gindel a swing and a miss. Nasty breaking ball diving down in the zone, and that'll even things up at 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-0 Ducks in the top half of the ninth inning. 2 outs and the base is empty. Larkins ready to go. Winds and fires to the plate. Gindel takes the breaking ball down and in, and it's 2-1. Nearly 4,000 here in the ballpark tonight, seeing a terrific performance by Matt Larkins. Defense with a slight shift here to the right side. 2-1 on the way to Caleb Gindel. He takes outside. Larkins just missed the corner in the count, 3-1. So Gindel working the count here against Larkins with 2 down and the bases empty, trying to find his way aboard. Larkins gets the sign from Berg. 3-1 pitch on the way. Gindel a swing and a miss for strike 2. Got him to swing through the fastball on the outside corner. And now the crowd will start to get on its feet. With 2 down and the base is empty and the count full at 3-2 on Caleb Gindel. Larkins looking into the plate. Gets the sign from Alex Berg. 3-2 delivery on the way to Caleb Gindel. Swinging a line drive. Diving catch made by Dan Lyons. What a fantastic grab by the Long Island Ducks shortstop. This ball game is over. A complete game 1-hit shutout for Matt Larkins. And the Ducks defeat the Lancaster Barnstormers 1-0 to take game 3 of this 4-game series. Well, how about that as an exclamation point on an unbelievable performance tonight by Matt Larkins. Dan Lyons with a fabulous diving catch to his right to rob Caleb Gindel of the base hit. He would have been the tying run on base for Rico Noel. And Matt Larkins, for the second time this season, allows just 1 hit in the outing. He pitches Long Island's first shutout by a Ducks pitcher this year, only their second complete game this season. And Matt Larkins with an absolute gem of a performance tonight as he strikes out a season-high 10 batters to give the Ducks the win. Don't go anywhere. The post-game show's coming up next. We're going to recap this game and hand out the Player of the Game award, although I don't really think there is much debate in that regard. Ducks win it tonight 1-0.
Hey fans, this is pitcher David Artsma, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, post-game wrap-ups, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Back here at Bethpage Ballpark, a speedy performance tonight between these two teams. Just 2 hours and 11 minutes to decide a winner. And it was a first-inning RBI double by Lou Ford. That was all the Ducks would need tonight. That and an unbelievable performance by Matt Larkins as the right-hander pitches a complete game one-hit shutout to give the Ducks the win 1-0. And Long Island now out to a 2-1 start here in the second half of the season. The Barnstormers dropped to 1-2. And Long Island tying their high water mark overall this season at 3 games over 500 overall. They are 38-35. The Barnstormers fall to 39-33. Not much to recap for you tonight, but in terms of the offense, all the Ducks needed was a couple batters in the first inning to get the job done. After Brad Bergeson struck out Quentin Berry to begin the bottom of the first inning, Delta Cleary Jr. singled out to left field, and then in the third inning, in the following batter, Lou Ford came to the plate. An RBI double out to right center field by Lou Ford brought in Delta Cleary Jr. all the way from first for Ford. It was his 22nd run batted into the season, and the Long Island Ducks took a 1-0 lead, and that was all that they would need. Brad Bergeson settled in mighty fine after that point, and from the second inning through the fifth inning, allowed only 2 hits, a single by Cleary Jr. and a single by Lyons. Cleary Jr. with 2 outs in the third, and Lyons with 2 outs in the fifth inning. In the sixth inning, Bergeson ran into some trouble. He hit Delta Cleary Jr. to begin the inning, who then stole second base. But the next 2 batters were retired, Ford on a ground out, Krause on a fly out. And then with 2 outs, Alex Berg got hit by a pitch. Both runners would move up on a wild pitch. And eventually, Ruben Gota was intentionally walked to load the bases for Giovanni Alfonso. But Alfonso popped out to center to end that threat. The Ducks offense was kept off the scoreboard in the 7th and 8th innings from Daniel Moskos and Scott Schumann. That didn't matter, though, because Matt Larkins, the right-hander for Long Island, absolutely stole the show tonight. He was flat-out dominant as he threw a complete game shutout, his first in a Ducks uniform. He threw 9 innings, allowed just 1 hit, a measly little bloop single in a right center field in the third inning to Vladimir Frias as he led off the inning. He walked just 2 batters, Rico Noel in the first with 1 out, and Sean Halton in the fourth with 1 out. Both were then promptly retired on double plays. In fact, Larkins induced 3 double plays over the first 4 innings tonight, and Larkins setting a season high and a Ducks career high by striking out 10 batters, the first time since August of 2014, in which Larkins struck out at least 9 batters in a game. At the time we had gotten the stat, that was the case. So 9 strikeouts. At that point, he ended up striking out 1 more in the 9th inning, and he threw a total of 109 pitches on the night, 74 of them for strikes, and ultimately a terrific play for the final out of the night, a diving catch made by Dan Lyons at short, robbing Caleb Gindel of a hit. If he had reached, he would have been the tying run at first base, and Rico Noel would have been coming to the plate. But Lyons makes the play, and the Ducks get the win 1-0 tonight. Final totals from the game for the Ducks: 1 run on 4 hits and 1 error. Long Island left 6 on base. For the Barnstormers, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and only 1 runner left on base. The lone runner left on base was Sean Halton in the 4th inning after he had drawn a 1-out walk. Matt Larkins, of course, gets the win. He improves to 3-6. The ERA drops down to 4 with his performance tonight. Brad Bergeson, the loser, he drops to 4-6 on the year. A hard luck loss. He pitched very well tonight. 6 innings of 4-hit baseball, allowed just 1 run and 1 walk while striking out 4. The game, the quickest of the year for Long Island for a 9-inning game, just 2 hours and 11 minutes in front of a crowd of 3,829 tonight here at Bethpage Ballpark. And as we mentioned, there is no contest. Tonight's player of the game, Matt Larkins, the complete game shutout, first shutout for a Ducks pitcher this year, just their second complete game. 9 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts, 109 pitches, 74 for strikes. A dominant performance from Matt Larkins. as he picks up the win and our player of the game honors. We'll take one more break. When we come back, the out-of-town scoreboard, and then we're going to wrap things up here from Bethpage Ballpark, where the Ducks win it tonight 1-0.
Hey fans, this is Bud Harrelson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up, it's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Matt Larkins with a complete Game 1 hit shutout tonight as the Long Island Ducks shut out the Lancaster Barnstormers 1-0. Fourth shutout win for the Ducks this year. The first shutout, though, by a Ducks pitcher, and just their second complete game as Matt Larkins strikes out 10 to give the Ducks the victory. Before we head out the door, let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard one final time. Everything else still going on with the quickness of this game. Still have all the other games in action in New Britain, Connecticut. Somerset Patriots, New Britain Bees are tied up at 4 apiece. They play in the bottom half of the 8th inning. For Somerset, Will Oliver was their starter, and coming into the game since has been Dustin Mollican. Meanwhile, for New Britain, their starter tonight was Greg Napo, and Brandon League has since come out of the bullpen. Jovan Rosa with 2 hits, 3 RBIs leading the way for New Britain. RBIs tonight on the Somerset side from Gonzalez, Kelly, Roller, and Pacioli, and that game tied at 4 as they play in the bottom half of the 8th inning at New Britain Stadium. Down in Waldorf, Maryland, the Sugarland Skeeters have a 5-3 lead over the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Dustin Richardson on a pitch for Sugarland after Brett Marshall started and went 6 innings. For Southern Maryland, Pat McCoy started and went the first 7. Jesse Beal most recently has come into the ball game. For the Skeeters tonight, they have been led by Cole Gillespie, who is 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored. Southern Maryland, meanwhile, Michael Snyder has led the way, 2 hits and 2 RBIs on the night. And the final out-of-town score in the Atlantic League comes from Bridgeport, Connecticut, where the York Revolution currently have a 6-4 lead over the Bridgeport Bluefish, top half of the 5th inning. Victor Mateo, the starter for York, and he is still pitching. Kevin Jeffress started for Bridgeport. Zach Groats has now come into the game. For the Revolution tonight, 2 RBIs off the bat of Jared Mitchell to lead the way, and for the Bluefish, Andrew Lambeau has driven in a couple of runs. Yankees fell earlier today to the Toronto Blue Jays, 7-6 at Yankee Stadium. The winning pitcher for Toronto was Darren Barnes. He improved to 2-2 on the year. The loser was Danny Barnes, He improved to 2-2. The loser, Dylan Betances, fell to 3-4, and the save to Roberto Osuna. He is 21st of the year. I was thinking of Renny Osuna, the former Atlantic Leaguer, but it was Roberto Osuna, his 21st of the season. Aaron Judge, his league-leading 29th home run for the Yankees, and also a home run from the Yankees' new call-up, Ji-Man Choi, his first of the year. Meanwhile, for the Blue Jays, Justin Smoke hit his 23rd home run, Kendrys Morales his 16th, Kevin Pillar his 10th, and Russell Martin, the former Yankee, went deep for his 8th home run of the year. Mets and Nationals continuing to wait out a rain delay down in Washington, D.C. I know the folks in the Mets radio broadcast booth have been tuning in. Thanks so much for joining us as you wait out the rain delay down at Nationals Park. We appreciate you guys joining us for this terrific pitcher's duel we saw here tonight. So hopefully the rain will pass and the Mets and the Nationals will be able to get underway. Exciting game up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Red Bulls and the Revolution are tied at 2. Bradley Wright Phillips in the 23rd minute. Daniel Royer, a penalty kick goal in the 55th minute, have scored for the Red Bulls. For the Revolution, Teal Bunbury in the 21st minute, Lee Wynn in the 26th minute scoring. And at 10 o'clock out in Western Canada, the Vancouver Whitecaps will host New York City FC. So that'll do it for the out-of-town scoreboard here tonight. Again, a terrific performance by Matt Larkins gives the Ducks the 1-0 win, which follows up their 9-3 victory here last night. The Ducks will go for the series win tomorrow in the final game of this 4-game set. The Ducks will send right-hander Alfredo Simon to the mound, who is looking to get into the win column for the first time this year. 0-2 thus far, has a 7.71 ERA. Former big leaguer who has pitched up and down thus far, had the bad start in Sugar Land that hurts his numbers, but he'll be looking to bounce back and get his first win of the year tomorrow night. Meanwhile, the Barnstormers will send left-handed pitcher Tommy Shirley to the mound, who has gotten off to a rough start in a Barnstormer uniform. He's taking the spot in the rotation vacated by Nate Reed after his contract was purchased. And thus far, Shirley in 3 games, one of which was a start, 0-1 with an 8.52 ERA. So we'll see who gets the win tomorrow night. Ducks will be looking for the series victory to start off the second half, and the Barnstormers will try and salvage a split of this 4-game series. That'll do it for us tonight here in Central Islip, New York. Once again, the final score was the Long Island Ducks 1, the Lancaster Barnstormers 0. Matt Larkins, a complete game 1-hit shutout, allowing just a bloop single, 2 walks, and striking out 10. We invite you to join us for our next Ducks broadcast. That'll be tomorrow night when these two teams close out the 4-game series. Pre-game show at 6:20, the first pitch at 6:35. You can follow all the action right here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network, liducks.com, Facebook Live, and youtube.com/DucksBaseball. My name is Michael Pollock. Thank you so much for spending your Wednesday night with me. I hope you enjoyed this wonderful pitcher's duel here tonight and another Ducks win. Have a great rest of your Wednesday night. We'll do it all over again on Thursday evening here on Long Island. Good night and so long from Bethpage Ballpark.